Yeah, looks like it so far. You should see it now, Bob. Bob? You should see it on YouTube now.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it's just buffering.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean,
I can see it too.
Can you go to a camera? Like any camera will do? Like the GoPro?
You want me to call up the camera? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
pull up that. Instead of this static screen, we'll know if it's working. Dustin, where's that little white extension cord you had? The lamp one. Remember the
I'm
one?
not sure, but there should be there's a brown one right there. It's the same thing. Sorry about that, everybody.
Thank you.
You probably missed it about 10 seconds ago if you go back, yeah. Yeah, I saw it on my feed, yeah. My 5-minute countdown is not useful for anything. Sorry, who asked me what? Yeah, I see all cameras, thank you. I think the OBS thing worked. It was the hint that my AI gave me as well for troubleshooting. It's like, use the OBS platform. So I think we're good.
Yeah?
Oh, we've got a new announcer. Hey, Bob, could you get her to stand in place there?
All right, everyone, please take your seats. All right, if everyone could please take their seats, we will get started. All right, everyone, welcome to individual round B of the Canadian Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. We're in a new building. There's 200 people in this room all competing at the same time. You will notice you have a 99-piece memorable moments puzzle on your table. That is yours to keep.
Okay.
Could we bring the box
There's a delay.
over for
That's
the
okay.
raffle draw, please? While that's coming over,
See if you get. Oh no, I'm not yet.
as the round goes on, you might get over.
If you can get Joe to help you troubleshoot that, because he seems to know what's going on. Yeah, that's great.
This is a qualifier round. The top 90 participants will move on to the finals. Of those 90, the top 10 will compete on their own tables. To see if you have qualified, you can view the results on the website. Please be patient. It'll take a little time for us to get all the results up and running.
Who bring who up?
All right, spotters, could we hand out
It might be
the
too
puzzles,
late to
please?
put more light on her, but if you can, that'd be great. Okay, I'm going to 6 here, which is our wide shot, our GoPro shot. So we're on the wide now. Yes, it is actually remarkable. Thank you. Coming to camera 3 here. Just going to look at some of the competitors here. And 3 is live.
If you do not have a
Ready,
puzzle,
five.
please help us
Five
find
is-
out and put your hand out.
That's my, sorry, my MC. Go ahead and find your positions. Cameras 1, 2, and 3. Be where you
Hands
need
up
to
if
be.
you don't have a puzzle.
Mute your mic when you do that.
Justin, are you monitoring the YouTube stream right now, or not so much?
I am, but I
hear that
don't.
they can hear people operating the cameras. I don't know how that's possible.
This is what I'm seeing. Oh, monitoring. Sound-wise, I can't really hear it, but
All right, everyone with your hands up, just hang tight.
tell me if that's better now, Bob, because I've sort of like, even though I'm not tracking cameras 1, 2, and 3, I've brought the audio that I can sort of like see in gray way down on my board. So if it was leaking into the broadcast, it's not anymore.
It's this microphone. It's this microphone. Go to OBS. Go to OBS. It's here in the computer mic.
Oh, it is.
We need to hit. I got.
Okay. Yeah.
Go to add source.
Pardon me?
Mute this.
All
Mute
right, the
this.
puzzles are coming.
Go to add source.
Well, that's not muting.
Yep, and bring in the black magic.
Just say hello and welcome to the 2026 Canadian National Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. That's it. Just a test.
If you
Hello
still need
and
a
welcome
puzzle,
to the
hands up,
Canadian
please.
Jigsaw Puzzle Association National
Speak
Competition.
now or forever hold your peace. Peace, huh? Ah, we found it. Do we have the remote ready for the timer?
We need Fawn here with our puzzle. There's one.
Awesome. Are we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, puzzle.
Hello and welcome to the Canadian Jigsaw Puzzle Association National Competition. I'm Rebecca. I'll be your host for today's event.
And I'm Russell Walsh. I'll be the co-host.
Okay.
You're distorting the mic.
sorry,
And we're here to make sure you have fun today. Rebecca, should we show them the puzzle?
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm so jealous. This puzzle, I don't know where's a picture of Charlottetown. Charlottetown, beautiful Canadian image. Lots to do on this puzzle. What do you think?
Oh, I love the houses. I am a scenery person for puzzles. I look at this one here and I see the different colors, the red house, the blues. I think we're going to see some very fast times on this round.
Yeah, I have to agree. There's a lot of perspective as well. So the size of the boards that are closer to you compared to the blue later on. So there's a little bit of repetition, but I think our puzzlers will be able to easily identify those areas.
Even though there's 3 blue houses there, there are different tones, and even the levels of the siding are a slightly different angle, so they will be fairly easy to sort. So it's going to be interesting to see where people start on this.
There's a lot of texture in this puzzle. If you look at even the roofs, there's things you could pick out that are different. So kind of the different kind of size of the shingles, the different texture on the shingles, a lot of things that you could pick and place along the bottom as well. Things that jump out to me, like the signs, the flower posts, the lamp posts, those are all going to be guides for people when they're solving the puzzle.
The other thing that most people are going to be very happy with, there's minimal amount of sky. So
Yeah.
there's not a lot of sky pieces.
And it is a pretty, blue sky.
Yeah.
There's not a lot
I would think that should be an easy corner to pick up
Yeah.
on, and I would not be at all surprised to see a lot of people do that little corner of the sky first, actually, as opposed to leaving the sky to last,
Yeah.
which a lot of puzzlers do.
And also, you can build that border along the houses, and that'll give you a good clues, and you can get a lot done, and then just have to fill in those last few pieces.
Yeah.
So we are here in round B, which is the second of 2 qualifying rounds for the individual event. Puzzlers are solving a 500-piece unreleased Ravensburger puzzle, and they have 2 hours to do this. And we've got 200 puzzlers competing in this round. We're coming from the Mold Masters Sportplex, and it's really quite an amazing venue. The top 90 puzzlers who have the fastest times will qualify for the individual final event.
You talk about us being in a Mold Masters arena here. I've been involved with this right since our inception, and we grew out of our previous venue. We just didn't have room. Last year, when our competition sold out in 2 hours, we knew we had to move. We needed a bigger space. We actually came over and looked at this venue in between rounds at last year's competition. That's just how much in advance we had to work to find a new venue.
And this venue couldn't be better. I mean, I walked in here yesterday morning, and it was just the impact when you came in this. It's a hockey arena. We have stands up top for the spectators. We have over 200. We have 200 tables of people puzzling. We are also, as you may know, we're doing the live stream, and so we have room for the camera people to be here. It's just really quite amazing.
It is, and one of the big pluses is the space between tables. When we were in our last venue, we were forced to put tables together, double rows, just because we didn't have the space. Now here we have lots of room between, and as well as, because this is a live stream, we have camera operators up and down the rows taking pictures of everybody. So when you see a close-up of somebody puzzling, as you do now,
That's Lisa. That's Lisa Shoup from Radium Hot Springs, BC, table 21, and she's my pairs partner.
There we go. But you see, it's wonderful because the camera operators have the room to get up close to people.
Yeah. And she's puzzling with Sam Hobbs from Ontario. Here we've got some shots. Let's see, table 109. Who's there? Who we got here? We've got people from all over Canada. Oh, that's the puzzling Canadian.
Puzzling Canadian, Sandra. Yes,
Yeah, you can check out her YouTube.
She's been one of our helpers on this competition from day one too. So we'll be cheering her on and hoping she does well.
And Dahlia Retain is sitting next to her. You're going to hear from Sandra during the live stream. She's going to be one of her co-hosts.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, she has a wonderful YouTube channel. Definitely check that out. We see everyone is flipping and sorting. It's really the coolest thing at the beginning of the competition is when you hear that flip, 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 flip sound and nothing else. And it's really quite a cool sound when you've got 200 people flipping their pieces.
Well, it is, and it's something that's unique to the individual rounds because you don't have anybody to talk to when you, as opposed to pairs and teams. So really, that's what you hear is the clicking of the flipping of pieces, and it's actually fun. It's actually it's a fun sound to hear right now.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to give a shout out to Ravensburger. They have provided all the puzzles for this event. So not just the competition puzzles, but also the prizes. Every puzzler got a 99-piece puzzle moment on their table when they came in. And what's really exciting and what puzzlers love is going to a competition that has unreleased puzzles. And so all of our puzzles for this event are unreleased. And that's like the biggest secret to keep. It's a very highly kept secret. I think there's like one person in the CJPA who knows what the puzzles are.
Well, I can tell you that as I've been part of that process in the past, and yeah, it is tough, but it's we do what we have now is we have one person, our sort of main coordinator here, Fawn. It is her job to look after obtaining the puzzles and to talk with Ravensburger and to get everything organized, and she's done an amazing job. I'll tell you, hats off to her for what we have here today.
How far in advance do you have to start that process of picking the puzzles?
We start in June.
Oh, really?
This is
Okay.
May. Within the next month, we will be talking with Ravensburger about, what we're looking for next year, what they have available. In previous, we picked from catalogs. Now we're working at unreleased. So going through images, and also because we are dealing with a number of artists puzzles, it will be a matter of finding who the artists are, because the artists then need to work with Ravensburger's design team to get their artwork onto a puzzle, get it all done, as well as, if you notice by looking at the box, there's our nice, wonderful CJPA logos on the box too. These are collector's edition items.
Absolutely.
These are a must-have for a puzzler.
And if you want to get some puzzles, head over to Puzzles Canada. And we have them here. They're one of our sponsors. They've been around since the very beginning of the CJPA. They've really been a hand-in-hand partner from the very start. And we have a pop-up shop here today at the event where you can head over and buy your puzzles, or it's just a 10-minute walk from the arena to their store. So how did you end up partnering with Puzzles Canada, Russ?
Right from the very beginning, when we started the CJPA, what we did was we went out to all of the swap groups we could find in Canada, brought up the idea of a CJPA, had the Facebook page set up, and people started to sign up. And then one of the things that occurred to us, if we didn't give them something to do, that the page would falter and fall off. So we talked with Puzzles Canada and came up with the idea of a virtual competition and worked with them from there. And actually, it has been wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Actually, our very first one we did, it was I picked 10 friends and had them do it. And,
Okay.
and Puzzles Canada shipped them out the puzzles, and we did it on Zoom, and it worked. So then we grew it from there.
Nice. Well, our puzzlers, I can see quite a few of the people have started by assembling the frame. Everybody's kind of deep into their projects.
What do you think our predictions will be on time for this one?
Well,
Rebecca?
in our first round, I think it was 39 minutes was the finishing time for our first puzzle. So
I'm going to say sub 35. I think we're going to be
so.
under 35. I'm not sure anybody will crack the 30-minute mark. That's
pretty
anybody who does
remarkable,
that. That's
yeah.
astronomical time. That's amazing. But yeah, anything under 40 is really world-class time. Really.
absolutely. Here we have, let's see, who we got at table 82. Quinlan, and that was Karen Larson. Oh, I know Karen Larson on
173, 174.
Chelsea and Lauren from Ontario, puzzling away. Oh, I can see. Oh, now this is interesting. Do you see? This is. They're both kind of doing a really detailed sort.
Absolutely.
And so they're really sorting out, and then they'll pull out those pieces and slap it together.
I've found that watching this over the years, it seems as though people who do a sort, it's hard to tell how well they're doing compared to the field, but then all of a sudden, the sort kicks in, and wow, it's like, well, where did they come from? But yeah, it's everybody has a different strategy. Here we have table 95 and 96, and
This is 95. Eric and Adriana, they're both from Ontario as well.
And Adriana appears to be working a bit on the border. I see she's got some of the bottom border done.
Yeah, and she's got that moon snail sign getting put together. Now, are you a border first person?
I'm not. I never used to be, but then I never was a speed puzzler in years gone by either. But I found that it helps in a lot of cases, unless you've got a puzzle that is something that is so distinct in the middle or the interior section of the puzzle that it just grabs your eyes. You can get it done quickly and get it out of the way.
Okay, let's take a look here. So
Table
this
3
is
and 4,
okay. Table 3.
Riley.
That's Amelie and Riley. Now Amelie came in first in our invitational qualifier, and she is a whiz. She is very fast.
I've hosted a number of the online competitions, and yes, I can tell you she has won quite a number of them. Riley is somebody you really have to watch too. He is fast. Look at those hands, how fast he's moving.
I was just thinking they have very fast hands. Here do we have, okay, now we've come to 164. We've got Hannah and Amy. Now Amy is an international competitor. So I don't know, maybe from the States or something?
I'm not sure where she's from actually, but this year we...
Oh, USA. I'm going to guess USA based on the shirt.
Okay, the shirt was a bit of a giveaway. Yes, this year we opened it up to an international. Once that the registrations seemed to fall off for our Canadian participants. We had the chairs, we had the tables here, so it just sort of made sense. Let's fill the place.
Yeah. Oh, here we have another international competitor, Zinlu Hua and Alvin Fu from BC.
And there's a border first person.
Yeah, definitely. It's really interesting to see the tables of, like, some people have just this, it looks like this random big pile. Other people have their little piles pulled out. Oh, Sophie Held from Quebec.
Sophie is one of our competitors, has been with us right from the very beginning, and she always does well.
Yeah. Look at her go. She's so fast. Yeah. I got to play puzzle chess against her last year, and she very kindly kicked my butt. Yeah. Let's see, 161. Amrit and Matt, both from Ontario. Yeah. And we can see here some projects pulled out along the side. And that's kind of a good thing to do if you kind of get stuck. You can just kind of go back to the pile, grab a few more pieces, make a little pile, and then kind of switch back and forth to keep your flow going.
And you know, as a puzzler myself too, for instance, you decide you're going to do the border first. You pull all your border pieces out, but you find there's one or two that you've missed. It just doesn't make sense to really look for it. It'll show up and move on to something else, and you'll watch these puzzlers do that. It seems like they've done an area, but there's one missing, but they've moved on as opposed to taking too much time to find it.
Here we have Victoria, table 15.
And Teresa.
Now, Victoria, she's from Alberta. She competed in the Invitational as well. She qualified at the Edmonton Regionals.
And I believe Teresa is from Alberta, but I believe she's living in Ontario right now, actually.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yes, I believe she's moved to up near Barrie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's in Ontario now, but yes,
she's feeling the groove, the music. Now, some people have music that they listen to. Some people have nothing. Some people have earplugs. I'm a question for our YouTubers. Do you listen to music or do you prefer quiet when you're puzzling? I know for me, I use my playlist as a way of keeping track of my time. So I have a song for my first flipping song where I can, by the guitar solo, I need to be almost done. So kicking in high gear. Who do we have here? I love that we can see all these competitors here today. Yeah. Caitlin Schonecker and Bibi Zamakro, who's a Canadian that lives abroad. So somebody that has
we have a number of people, actually, Canadians who are living abroad that return home for Canadian nationals. And that's wonderful to see. It's really nice to see that. It's very enjoyable that people take the time to travel so far for our competition.
Yeah. Here's another traveler from abroad, Jennifer Hancock, at table 154. And we have Jessica Rottenbacher, who's an international competitor at 153.
I'm not sure. I don't know if you know, Rebecca, or not, but are we represented by all provinces in Canada at this event?
That is a very good question.
I don't know. We'll have to see if we can find that out.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can figure that out.
But I know even our very first competition, which was substantially smaller than this, I believe we were like 8 of 10 provinces represented. So I would not be surprised at all if we have somebody from all provinces here today.
Yeah. Okay, now just check back. We're checking back here with Amelie and Riley, and look at the progress that they have made. And you can see how there's 2 hands going at all times. There's never just like that one hand going on its own. It's always 2 hands working together. It looks like Riley is pulling all that red building into the center. And we figured that people might get the sky done, and both of these 2 competitors have.
And here's a case, as I mentioned before, too. He has his border done, but he's missing one piece on either side. Rather than spend time looking for it, he's moved on.
Yeah.
He knows they'll show up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't stop and look. You just got to keep going. It'll turn up.
That's right.
Okay, here we have a BC competitor, Suzanne Hughes at table 150, and Roxanne Baudin from Ontario at 149. Okay, now Suzanne has done something and put all those pieces in the middle. And sometimes that can be a little bit of trouble because now you got to get rid of them and move them out to the side. So I think she just kind of, when she flipped her pieces, you can see her teammate beside her, her table mate, Roxanne. She has all of her loose pieces kind of to the edge and is building in one dedicated section. So we'll see how this works for Suzanne.
If you
we'll
look
check
over her shoulder to 161 behind her, you'll see she has no pieces in the inside of her border and her puzzle.
Yeah.
And for me as a puzzler, I find that putting pieces in the middle, you now have to, you end up moving a lot of them out.
Yeah.
So if you're moving pieces multiple times, that's certainly going to affect your time.
Yeah, yeah. And it's important to note too, like we have Canadians' fastest puzzlers here, but we also have people who are here for their first time. And they are just happy to be here. They want to give it a shot. I met 2 little ladies from Montreal yesterday, Huguette and Denis, and they drove in from Montreal and they said, we just want to give it a try. So I think they're competing in this round too.
There we see
28.
we see on the left at table 28, we see Amanda Belanger,
Yeah.
one of the co-presidents of CJPA,
Yeah.
and she is doing very well. And I have to tell you, as somebody who has worked with picking puzzles, I'll tell you, she is a very strong competitor. It's tough to keep her so that she doesn't know the puzzles, but I can assure you, she has no idea what this puzzle was before it came out.
It's the most highly guarded secret, that's for sure. And she's sitting with Joni Campus from Ontario as well.
Yeah. Who we got here now?
We've got Heather is 179 and Claire Fish from BC at 180.
That's a lot of BC competitors, and
Yeah.
with plane flights and price of fuel these days, like these people this is an investment for them to come here for this. So it's a very much very much enjoy that we're a destination.
Yeah.
We are a destination place now.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's see. Who do we have here? We have Jessica Hendry and Helen Schrader, both from Ontario. You can see some of that yellow. That yellow stands out to me too. I might have started with that as well.
And because it connects right, and the part of the yellow is right in the border, I think, they're quite bright pieces. So I think they came quite quickly for a number of people.
Well, and that's a really good strategy too to use. It's like to have, if you have an anchor point, something along the edge that you can build off of.
Here's a good example of that. Table number 39.
Yeah.
Where
and this is Shauna Gibbs from Alberta.
And Shauna, you can see where she did the top border, and then she built the roofs right down from that top border.
Yeah.
And used the border as a starting point and then built from that.
Oh, I have to give a shout out to table 52 just behind. That's Christine from Manitoba. She's one of my very good friends. We're happy to see her here. We have, I think, 5 or 6 Manitobans competing this time, and we're really happy to have everyone here. Table 128, that's Wilson from Alberta. And at 127, we have Marie Eve from Ontario. And that's my husband taking a little break from spotting in the background.
And just to give you an example of the number of people involved in this.
Okay, we got to take a look. This is our 2-time Canadian champion, Megan Sloka. She is sitting next to.
She's not sitting.
Well, no, she's not sitting. She's standing next to
I don't think she ever sits
Yeah.
when she puzzles.
Katie Delude-Sicard, and you can just watch these two. These are two of our top puzzlers. Just look at the hand speed.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Just the glance at the picture, find the piece, put it in. What's next? Never stops moving. Never stops moving. This is just remarkable.
I find that how well people are, how efficient they are with both hands amazes me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's something that you can practice and train for, right? Like, there's lots of different techniques you can use. We have Aaron Dempster and Carrie LeBlanc from Ontario.
Well, haven't you been running some puzzle competition?
Yes.
Or some instructions to puzzle, speed puzzling?
Absolutely. So a year ago, January, in Manitoba, I did not know one other speed puzzler. So I made it my mission to find some puzzle people. Went to a fundraiser, met up, and there's Lisa again, my pairs partner. So we actually did introduction to speed puzzling classes.
Wonderful.
And we've had 50 people attend those classes, and we've been just kind of developing the speed puzzling community in Manitoba. We started off with a very small number, and then now we've got up to 300 people in our group.
Here we have Erica and Catherine, I believe that is.
Yeah. We've got BC at 116 and Quebec at 117. The focus and the concentration is so interesting to me too. 23. I know who that is. Who's
Yes.
that? Kim Dunlop?
Kim Dunlop. Kim
And-
Dunlop. She is one who's been to all
Yeah.
of our competitions.
Okay.
How do you like that shirt there?
Oh,
on
I
the left
love
of
it.
the screen?
I'm all
I'm
about
not
it.
sure who that is. I can't see the table number,
Yeah.
but that's a wonderful shirt.
That's fantastic. That's Arlene Hunter from Ontario. That is so great. It's really cool to see all the different puzzle swag that people have, the shirts that they make for their pairs and teams. Yeah.
You know, and like I say, we try to, highlight where people are from as much as we can, because we're very happy that, like you say, that people come from all over the country for this event. You will find, though, that the bulk of the people are from Ontario and Quebec, and a lot of that is just strictly because of geography. But people are still making the trek.
Well, and I think when we talk about the Canadian Jigsaw Puzzle Association, it's not only for speed puzzlers either.
No.
So we try and have different events that are inclusive to everyone. And so when at these in-person speed competitions or the online speed competitions,
Jessica and Helen there. Sorry,
there
keep
we go.
going
Oh,
there.
no, that's fine. But we just, we're always trying to find ways to bring puzzling to all of Canada, coast to coast. Oh, this is Alison Elgersma, and she is a very speedy puzzler, and she is sitting with Kathy Ricard from Ontario. Alison actually does all of the rankings for the CJPA. She is a master of the Excel PowerPoint, and she makes they're pieces of beauty.
I had started it, but when I showed it to her, and believe me, it was a good idea to pass it on to her. She's taken it to another level. But if you haven't checked it out, go to the CJPA webpage, and you can find rankings, and you can check, and you can see who your favorite puzzler is and where they're ranked in Canada. That helps us a lot when it comes to competitions like this, so that we have a rough idea, a number of people, where they're going to sort of fit in the spectrum of puzzling.
Yeah. It's so interesting to see. Like, I don't really see that everybody sometimes you'll see where people have the same kind of approach to a puzzle. I feel like everybody kind of is approaching this in different ways.
There's a number of people that are working on the build. I see a lot of people that have not really done much on the border at all, that they've decided to focus on the building. I'd have to say, I think if I were doing this puzzle too, I'm not sure I would have done the border first either.
I would have maybe done the side and the bottom. I might have left the sky part
Here
for
we
later,
have two
but-
very good
Oh,
puzzlers.
yes.
We have Liam Bennett from Nova Scotia and Tracy Nomanure right here from Georgetown, actually.
Yeah. And Liam is here with his brother and his dad. And there's two brothers, and they pair up with two sisters for Siblings Squared as their team.
Yeah. And actually, this is the first year they've actually flown here from Halifax.
Oh, they do drive?
Usually they drive.
Very
but
committed.
because of time restraints this year. I
Okay.
talked with Doug, his father, yesterday, and he said this year they were forced to drive. But Doug will be joining us on the live stream. I'm not sure if it's today or tomorrow, but he will be joining us as a co-host as well.
Absolutely. Well, and it's nice to have different people from across Canada on our live stream.
Well, one of the things people ask, well, how do we decide we want a live stream? Basically, a lot of the people you're finding in the live stream are people that have volunteered and have been a part of the association for a number of years, either from the beginning or for the last number of years. And so we wanted to spotlight and highlight the people who are behind what you see in front of you.
Mm-hmm. And we have representation all across Canada.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful to see. I'll bet you we're
Oh,
starting
look
to be
here.
getting close.
Let's take
Yep.
a close look here. Now, let's see if
Megan
we can
is-
kind of compare. So she's got most of the outside done. She's leaving that big red building in the center. So she's gonna jump on that at the end. Let's see.
Riley there on
Yeah.
on now table number 4. Riley Graybrook, he's doing very well. Emily, I find the lighting, it's a little bit hard to see
Yeah.
quite how well she's doing there, but I would assume that she's right there with
Yeah,
him.
yeah. They're all neck and neck. And there's really, there can be just like seconds between people as they finish.
And it's one of the things that it seems like, they have a lot of pieces left, but believe me, once they get down near those end, those last 15 pieces, they just fly in. It's amazing how fast those last pieces go in. So
Yeah, they really do.
our spotters and
Oh, this
camera
is-
operators have to be on top of it.
This here, that's Abby Conklin from New Brunswick.
Okay, there's a
Yep.
province we haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anybody from PEI, but I think we've covered. Now with New Brunswick, I think we've covered every
Yeah.
province now except for.
We need a few territories.
Yeah, if anybody knows of anybody from PEI that's here, maybe post it on the chat on the live stream and we can see it.
Yeah. Got some puzzlers, some people with their sorting trays out. When you're doing a 500-piece puzzle, I've started sometimes using a sorting tray just to get pieces so I can pick them up and move them, and I don't have to pick them up by hand all the time.
Yeah. I don't usually, but I find if you've got a puzzle where you've got an area where it's like, no, I have to put this aside, I can't deal with it till later, then that's where a puzzling tray comes in handy.
Yeah.
You can just flip them into the tray, push it aside, and then when you're ready for it, you have them all together.
Yeah. Here we have Rachel Hamilton and Linnea from Ontario puzzling away. Oh, and in the background in the red shirt, that's Alison Brown. She's puzzling all over the world. She was in France for a puzzle marathon at the Worlds.
This is a good shot. If you look at this shot here, you see just how many people are standing.
Yeah.
That they're into this. They have no time to sit down.
Yeah. It's amazing. Just in motion the whole time.
Just so you know, this is a 500-piece puzzle. There is 2 hours to complete. As we mentioned before, a lot of the quick puzzlers will be under 40 minutes, but the 2 hours is there so that we're trying to give as many people as possible a chance to finish the puzzle within the time frame. Here's a look at the puzzle again. And here's what we were talking about, the different color buildings, the roof lines, and it seems that red building seems to be one that I think could be the final part on this puzzle for most people.
It's a little tricky. I think the repetition of the windows, and there's not a lot of size difference. And sometimes when you have a diagonal line on a puzzle like this one, it can kind of throw you a bit.
It's not as easy as a horizontal or vertical to follow. No, it's not. You're right. Because it's not in a continuous row. The pieces are offset.
Yeah, it can actually be quite. Oh, here's table 200. Look at that. We're happy to have someone in the building. Oh, the Nova Scotia, Katie Conklin at 200, and
she's
Emma
doing very well
from Ontario at 199. Well, this is the thing that we're wondering too. We've got 200 people here. There could be some dark horses here that we don't know. Like the way that the seating goes is for known puzzlers, they're kind of ranked in order of speediness, but then there could be a few people that we haven't seen at competitions. It's their first time, and we may get some nice surprises coming out of the back of the room.
Table 148, she's doing very well.
Yes. Who is that? 148.
Caitlin McGregor from British Columbia.
Wow. She's really cooking.
Yeah, hers is, she looks like she's almost
She
down
might
to
actually
just
be
that red
almost
building.
done, yeah.
Yeah, like she's
many
only got the two middle buildings to go.
She might be like 5 minutes left.
Oh, that should not long.
Yeah.
She's going to be one of our top finishers, I'm sure.
And she's not someone that I've seen in
And
competitions
here's
before.
an example, seating at 148. We probably don't have the rank, unless you've done at least 5 puzzles, either online or live with CJPA, we don't have any rankings for you.
Yeah.
So that's where the dark horses come
Yeah.
from. People that we haven't seen the results previously. 197, 198 here. They're
Here
a
you can
little
see-
further behind, but coming together.
Well, and they built some islands. And so sometimes you kind of pick out those pieces that you notice right away and you can get them put together as quick as possible, kind of easy wins to start off. And then you can use that to build off of,
It looks
build
like
out from.
Sashi and Mai, they're both Ontario residents.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you see, a lot of people have their own timer going at the same time. As you see here, Mai has her own timer there for her own.
Just
so
keep
she's
track
able
of.
to, keep track of it, because people, you don't want to look up from your puzzle if you're concerned about time, because
So we're just coming up to that 30 minutes. Now it says 30 minutes here on our score clock. It's 29. It's coming right up to 30 minutes. We have Mina here, one of our volunteer lead, and we're going to ask her a few questions before the puzzlers start completing.
hello, Mina.
Turn it on. Yeah, and we'll just make sure the mic's on. You press the green button, or turn it on so it's on. There you go. Yeah.
And just to give you a little idea, Mina is somebody who our very first competition came and said, I want to volunteer. I am not a puzzler. So why?
I was a puzzler. I just wasn't a speed puzzler at the time. So I just started puzzling during COVID. And so I was quite slow. I believe the day after that very first competition, I went and I did London postcard, and it took me 3 hours. So I was not a speed puzzler. I have gotten faster since then, so I do compete now on occasion, but when I started, no, I was not a speed puzzler.
I'm just going to stop to focus in here on table 148. Caitlin McGregor from BC. She's kind of an unknown, and I think she's down to about her last 20 pieces. Check
That is
this out.
very
she's
exciting.
doing
She
very well.
might.
Yeah. So
She
right
might
now,
beat the
I'm going
people
to
at the
say
top
this for
tables.
Dawn Allen from Manitoba. She's now down to that point of almost zero ambiguity. And so that's where you're putting in those pieces and you know exactly where they go. Here we have Megan Sloka, the two-time Canadian Nationals champion. And you can see it's very interesting. They're both kind of down to the exact same section. And I would say she probably has about 20, 25 pieces left too. So we'll see who's going to come in. Oh, this is perfect. Okay.
Now we
Mina, I'm sorry to,
No
be right
worries.
back with
I
you
am
right away.
also watching this.
Okay, so
I
now-
think that we're seeing. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
148. Sorry,
I want to say Caitlin. Sorry, Caitlin.
Caitlin. I think Caitlin's in the lead here.
I think she might be.
Yeah, if I
Now
look
I will
around.
say, Megan, you'll watch at the end. She uses two hands, shoves all the pieces in, and you'll just look away for a second, and she's done. So this could go very quickly here. Oh, this is so exciting, everyone.
Just as a reminder, this is a qualifying round. So
Mm-hmm.
the top 10 will qualify, and they will have their own table in the final. And that actually is huge when you have a whole table to yourself. So that is a goal for the top puzzlers. So
Yeah.
regardless of who wins this round, they still got to go again later today.
Yeah. And we have 200 puzzlers right now, and 90 of them will qualify to make it to the finals. Now, oh my gosh. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay, I'd love to get back on Caitlin because she's
Mina,
down
how
to like
many
her
rounds
last
are
10
you in?
pieces.
Mina, are you? What?
Look
how
at
many
this. Okay, here, guys. This is. Look
Oh.
at this. She's just
Yeah.
look at those hands.
This is what I was mentioning when
Yeah.
you get to the last few, how fast those
Yeah.
pieces go in.
So you can see that she's looking by the shape. She's just grabbing them, putting them in. So it's not only the color, it's the shape. Look at this. This is remarkable. It's so interesting to watch this. 4 pieces. Come on, go. Push,
Come on,
push.
let's go.
You
What
got
is-
it. You got it. You got it. Good for you. Oh, missing. No, got it.
There we are. There's our first finisher.
Yeah.
Caitlin McGregor
Yeah.
at a British.
Caitlin McGregor at table 148 from British Columbia.
BC. Wonderful job.
Yeah.
That's a very good time.
Yeah, there's Doug writing her score, and Megan's going to be right.
And that
Right behind
that
her.
was sub 34.
Yeah, that was amazing. Sub 33.
Sub 33 was.
Oh,
yeah,
here we
she-
go. Here's
Okay,
Megan's
here
coming down
Megan's
to the
very
close.
close
And
behind
now
her.
watch this. She's going to kick it into high gear. And here she goes. Yeah, I didn't know Caitlin. I hadn't seen her puzzle before. Okay. Oh, now this is when everyone gathers near, stares awkwardly at the competitors. Katie is coming along here. She's probably down to about her last 20 or so pieces. Oh, she might have a little bit on the other
Yeah,
side
she's
there
got
too.
some-
that
and her
blue
sky
building.
there too. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
got some more to go there
Yeah.
yet. It's the first few take a little bit, but then they come
Yeah.
in a flurry.
Yeah.
And we're
well,
expecting
and you
that.
kind of you might see too with some of the puzzlers, they get in their groove. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yes.
your first puzzle, you kind of, it's not always as smooth as you get your jitters out, but then as the day progresses, you seem to kind of get in the zone and kind of get a little faster.
This is when it gets very hectic and stressful for all the volunteers. And
Yeah.
Mina's the one who makes sure that we have the right number of volunteers in the right place for this. So thank you so much for that, Mina.
I do my best.
So how
It's-
many volunteers do you have assigned for nationals this weekend?
We have over 100 volunteers this weekend. There's 25 just in this round.
Wow.
So
Wow.
plenty of people are pulling double, triple shifts. They're competing in individuals, pairs, teams, and volunteering, and we're very grateful for that. Watching Megan come
Oh,
into the
yeah.
finish
Look
here.
at this. See,
Yeah,
this is
good.
what I mean. You turn and look, and she's got
Put-
6 pieces
I always
left.
love the way she's putting one in
Yeah.
and the other hand
And
is
it's
grabbing
just-
the next
yeah,
one. And she's
and
not
it's
even
just-
looking at it.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
Yay, there we are.
You will never find a happier puzzler to be finished. I love it. Oh, but you can tell, like,
You can tell it's
They're-
work.
they're, like,
she said,
sweating.
it's like
Yeah.
breathe. It's like you've got to tell yourself when you're done. Okay, breathe now. I can
Yeah.
breathe now.
this is like a sport. Like, it is physically
Mm.
demanding. Even just standing the whole time, just keeping that motion, keeping that pace up, that energy.
Oh, here
Oh,
we
here
got
we
some
go.
more finishers
Yeah.
getting close. It was Sophie and
That's
And-
Andrea Tremblay from BC.
Okay.
Andrea was part of the Invitational as well. She was one of the competitors.
no, they're
It's
doing.
interesting how they're all coming down to that red house at the end.
It
eh?
appears to be. Yeah, it appears that the red house is the one that the people have decided set the red aside,
Yeah.
and we'll tackle that last.
And maybe because it's kind of the biggest image in the picture. What do you think, Mina?
I think it's just what I call in puzzling a later problem. And so it's the thing that you get to at the end.
Well, last year at Nationals, after Megan finished, I was chatting with her in the lobby, and I said, like, how do you go so fast? She said, I just do the easiest thing, then the next easiest thing, then the next easiest thing.
Oh,
Oh,
who's
here
this?
at table
143?
143 here. Let's see. This is Zinli Fao, an
And she's an
international
interna-
competitor.
Oh, yeah, I believe, is that a U.S. puzzle shirt she's wearing?
She's wearing a Peace Talks from, there's a, Rob does the Peace Talks podcast. That's in
Okay.
the United States. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's got maybe 20 pieces left. And the red house again.
You know, just as a note, we have international puzzles here, but because this is a Canadian National Championship, we welcome our international puzzles and we love them that they come, but they do not qualify for the top positions in a Canadian Championship. But they help our puzzlers get better as well. So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Well, and the puzzle community, it's such here, table 26. This is Olivia. She was on my team at Alberta Regionals, and she's a competitive rower. Look at her go here. She's almost finished. She's just cooking. This is wonderful.
A little bit of sky and the
Yeah.
red building.
And Arlene's next to her from Ontario with the shirt that we love. Okay, so she's got the sky and the red building. She's going to cruise through this real quick. It's her first time at Nationals, too.
And it's different, like, 'cause it's different than when you're doing a virtual puzzle at home in your own comfortable atmosphere and your own table. I spoke earlier with Liam Kearns, who plays in the first round. He does very well in the virtuals. And I asked him, I said, you seem to do different at virtuals versus nationals. He said, at home I have a raised table. I have everything set for my comfort level. And this here's a
look,
little
here's
harder.
Andrea's coming up. She's got 2 pieces left, last piece. And she is done.
Very good. Andrea
Andrea
Tremblay.
Tremblay, third
Okay.
place, I think, from BC as well. So BC's having a good day today.
Yes, they're doing very well on the this qualifying round.
They came to play. Oh, look at this, 153. This person's almost finished too. This is Jessica Rottenbacher. She's an international competitor.
Oh.
I'm trying to get a clue from her shirt. I'm not sure where she's from.
No, I'm
But
yeah,
she's
we're-
down to that red shirt as well. And we have in the wings here.
Anyway, I've just
Katie's
as
down
we're
to her
moving
final-
along, we
Yeah.
just wanted to thank Mina. Sorry we didn't get a lot of time to chat with you. And
No worries.
We
This
know
is a
you're
here's
fast
busy.
Kate
and
but-
furious
finishing.
puzzle.
We hope to
And-
talk to you again soon.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yay, there's Caitlin.
Katie
Katie
Duluth.
dilutes the card.
And we are now joined by Katie McGregor, our first
Caitlin
place-
McGregor.
our first
So-
place finisher for this round.
Oh, here we have another finisher, one of our international people. So, Caitlin, we just kind of were looking at the live stream, and all of a sudden they panned to your table, and you were almost done.
Yeah, I was secretly at the back of this one.
So, how did you?
There's puzzling at the back when no one's watching me.
Okay, so do you? You're kind of new to us. Do you do the online competitions? Like,
So I'm Australian, but
Oh,
I
okay.
had to move to Canada because of work reasons. So I'm
Oh,
currently
gotcha.
living in Canada in BC.
okay,
So this is my first time at Canadian National.
okay. Well, we're so happy to have you here.
So did you compete in Australia before you came here?
Yeah, I've been Australian Nationals last year before we moved.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and we have another finisher for the back of the room,
It
153.
was actually my home state competition.
Yeah, you have
It
to
was
hold
my
it.
home state competition this weekend as well, which I missed back at home.
Yeah.
So.
Our second competition we had here, we had Diarn Healy, who is a past president of the Australian Association, join us here in Canada. So yeah, we have a nice, close relationship with the Australian Association.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
And I've heard that the Australians are the most fun of all to puzzle with.
Pretty fair to say, I guess.
So tell us what you thought of this puzzle and how you attacked it.
This is my style of image. This is what I would have liked in the final, but
Yeah.
that's not to be. We'll take it in the quali round.
Yeah.
I love a good photo landscape. This one was obviously an edge first puzzle, easy enough to do the edge.
Oh, we have another finisher.
I on the next because there wasn't a lot of stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started picking out I left the red building to last because that was
That
obviously
was
the
my
biggest
question
section.
for you.
That's
yeah.
what we're
Biggest section,
seeing,
you
yeah.
want anchor points around it before
Yeah.
you touch that. So I ended up doing the two blue buildings either side, and they were very easy to sort. When I was flipping through the pieces, I could tell which side
Yeah.
blue went to, so that was easy enough.
Yeah.
And then once you've got the anchors on each side, it made it a lot easier to do the red building.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Most of our competitors seem to be finishing up on that red building. Here's Olivia. She's got 5 pieces left. She's Albertan, first time at Nationals.
Oh, wow.
So do you have any advice for the other puzzles that are still out there?
Keep going, don't
Oh, there's Olivia. Great job.
Anyway, well,
It gets easier the closer you get to the edge.
it
And I
does-
think Olivia's kind of surprised she did 42 minutes.
One of the things
I have
that
to look at
we've
the big clock,
mentioned
41
is
minutes.
that when you get to the last 20 pieces, we watched you and those pieces just flew off the table
Yeah.
into the puzzle.
I did this one, but this kind of reminded me of those window sections. I just did World Series recently, and
Yeah.
I had a repetition puzzle with
That-
windows in the building.
Yeah.
And I did this a lot better than I did that.
Okay,
puzzle.
there you go. You had your first crack. I watched the World Series, and I did kind of think about that. And I think the first puzzle we had today, the first puzzle we had today it was a tent image with repetition on each side and then reflection back and top. So it was a different kind of repetition.
Yeah.
But with this one, I was wondering how those windows were going to go because they all kind of seem to be the same size, the same orientation, the same.
There was a little, you could use a few kind of key points, like obviously some black window versus white window rim. So once you could get those edges in, it made it a lot easier to fill in at the end.
Roxanne's finished, table 149 from Ontario. She's sitting pretty. Here we've got at table 22, we have Sam Hobbs. And Sam has been practicing. She's part of we've found her a lot on the BYOP puzzle competitions. She often is finishing first. We have another finisher up front. Here's Riley. They are almost down to the last, 20 pieces. What do you think?
And he didn't leave the red building to last.
No.
Done a different approach.
Exactly. Most people have, but he has not. It looks as though his partner beside
here
has
we go,
also
18.
not. Yeah, sorry.
Let's see. Katie Newton,
No, it wasn't Katie.
18.
Sorry.
No, that's Vincent.
No.
Oh, here we go.
there's
Here's Liam.
Tracy, and that's Liam.
Yeah.
Liam Bennett out of Nova Scotia, and Tracy, who is local here in
Oh,
Georgetown
down to the
area.
last few pieces. No missing pieces here. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. Rotate. Rotate. Yay!
There we go.
Way to go.
And
This is-
repping the Nova Scotia shirt as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us, Caitlin.
you're
I will
welcome.
allow you to get back, and
We'll
we
go
look
have a quick lunch break and I'll
uh,
come back later.
and we look forward to seeing you participate in the final later today.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you. Oh, let's see. There's quite a few
Okay,
quick finishers in this.
Here we have Riley, and he's almost done there.
I think now it's that point where you can just grab the pieces, put them in, grab the pieces, put them in.
Yes.
Got another finisher coming here, table 22, Sam. Missing piece, look around. Where is it? On the floor
Check
in the
the
bag.
That's 90% of the time it's in the bag. What's
At our events in Manitoba, we always
There it is,
and
in
there it
the
is.
bag.
That happened to me today.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Lisa's down to her last 20 or so pieces. She's a very speedy puzzler.
Yeah, that is
Oh, yeah.
Emily
And look at
beside
this. Yeah.
Riley. Sorry, I
Yeah.
sort of lost track there a little earlier.
And
but,
here we go. Riley's
Riley's
one
gonna
and
finish up.
two. There we go.
There we
Great
go.
job.
Riley Graybook. Very well done, Riley. Very well done. Emily's a little more. Looks like about maybe 20 pieces or so.
Oh, we've got just filling in that spot in the middle, the red building again. 41. This is Sam. Samantha Shomek. She's a figure skater. So
Okay.
there's a fun fact.
Yes.
Here's Allison down to her last 3 pieces. Come on, Allison, get those in there.
Doing very well.
Got that little chunk to safety. And Sophie's done.
Sophie is done.
Yay.
Yes. Sophie Hell got of
Yeah.
Quebec.
And there's
And
Allison.
Allison is
Woohoo!
done as well. Now you're seeing them come
Yeah.
in very quickly,
Yeah.
one on top of the other. I think we'll bring that one. Okay, we're going to bring another guest on with us here.
Oh,
now.
Amy Rutledge, 29.
29.
She's on my team. She's from Manitoba. She had never puzzled competitively. Like, she's only been puzzling for a year,
Oh.
and she's already up at table 29. Very fast puzzler.
And we are joined by, who are we joined by here now?
This is Andrea,
Andrea,
correct?
Andrea Tremblay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You need
Okay.
to hold
Oh.
the mic right up.
Okay, sorry.
Pretend like you're rock and roll star. You got to hold it right up there so we can hear.
Sounds
so,
great.
Andrea, you finished third.
Yeah.
You're from BC. Is this
Yes.
your first time at Nationals?
It's my second time, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And-
what did you think of the puzzle?
I love the puzzle. I was so happy with the image. So
Yeah.
many colors and really distinct areas to puzzle, so it was perfect. It was great.
Walk us through how you, what your plan was as
So-
you did that.
I did my flip first. That's usually where I do my game plan. So
Okay.
when I decided, I was hesitating with starting with the sky or something else, but
Yeah.
I knew I would start with the street at the corner right, and
Yeah,
then I
small on
started
the
with
right-hand
the
side.
roof actually.
Okay.
And then once I had the roof, it was fairly easy to get the sky in.
Mm-hmm.
So then I kind of finished all the edge, and then I did like the houses on the right, first blue and the beige one, and then I finished with the red one
the-
since they were a little more
And here's
similar.
Lisa, her last
we
piece.
seem
Way
to
go,
find
Lisa.
that most of the
Well
people
done.
are finishing with that
Yeah.
red
Yeah.
that red building, and I can see why. It's a large chunk, and it's not as distinct and easy to pick
Exactly, because
Yeah.
when you look at it on the image, you can see there's a different type of red, but when you see the pieces, they look very similar.
Okay, that's
I
what
can say.
yeah.
I
It's
can-
funny how it seems like when you look at the puzzle now, you can see each part.
Yeah.
I did the puzzle with the tent. I didn't know that was a cup of hot cocoa. I thought it was
Oh.
like stones or something. It wasn't until I was looking at the puzzle later that I'm like, oh, there's a guy in the tent and it's his feet and he's holding
Exactly, it's
cocoa.
really different
Yeah.
looking at the pieces and the image, yeah.
Al-
Absolutely.
Also, what we were mentioning earlier on with that red building, with the lines being on a diagonal as opposed to horizontal or vertical, they don't go together
There's
quite
Victoria.
as easy.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely.
She's done. And Teresa's finished too. Great job.
So your first time at
Oh,
Nationals,
Sam
were
finished.
you in the
Second
BC? Second time. You did,
Yeah.
Have you competed out in BC in a regional?
Yeah, I did the regional last year, yeah.
And how did you finish in that one?
First.
Very good. I thought I should have
Let's be real.
recognized
Let's
the
be
name.
real, Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Andrea was in our
Yeah, the
invitational. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
That's right. That's
The
right.
BC regional was also a very big surprise. I was really not planning to finish first because I scheduled something really close and I couldn't stay after I had to leave.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Anyway,
So do you do the virtuals as well?
yeah, I do the virtuals like once a month at least.
Okay,
yeah.
which is your preference? You
The
prefer
virtual in person.
you
I think I like the adrenaline with in person. I'm having a
There's Tracy
it's harder
Nanamara's
in
finished.
virtual to do.
I always find it in person. It's more.
You get the feel of
Yeah.
everyone, like
Yeah.
the stress and everything.
For me, I don't have my kids interrupting me. Mom, can I use your phone? No, I'm in a
Same for
competition.
it's my cat.
Yeah.
It's not my kids, but my cat.
Yeah.
I
We
have
always
to
see the
laugh when
cats go
when
by in the virtual
yeah,
competitions.
I host a lot of virtual competitions, and it amazes me the number of times people have to take their cat off the puzzle
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Oh,
set
this
it
is
aside.
this is Isa Aruda. She's a Canadian that lives abroad and does a lot of Twitch streaming. So on puzzling, she's almost
So
done.
you say you like the live competition
Yeah.
better than the virtual. How do you find this venue, a large venue with this many people? And how does that suit you today?
I think
way
this
to
is
finish it.
perfect. Like, it's just enough space for everyone, and also I like when you're watching, you see really well everyone from the top. So I think it's great. I think it's a really good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an improvement from what we had last year, but
Absolutely.
the first venue we had served us well for our first competitions, but we didn't dream it would grow this big this fast. But,
Of course.
But I agree with you with the people being able to sit above. They're able to see way more of the people actually puzzling, and they're able to talk and chat and not have the volunteers walking around
Shushing them.
asking them to please keep the noise down. So
Exactly.
it's more visitor friendly as well as competitor friendly.
Absolutely. I think everyone will be happy.
I think that really, having the spectators really adds to the kind of excitement and the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's great.
So have you tried Worlds yet?
Not yet.
Is it on your radar?
I'm hoping at some point I will, but I want to be a little faster than that.
Yeah.
Still working on that.
She's like, super fast, but not quite fast enough.
I went to Worlds 2 years ago. I am not fast, but I did it as more of a bucket list thing, and it was certainly worth the trip. It really
At
was.
some point I will for sure. Not this year, but maybe next year. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's my retirement project.
That's a good one. That's a good idea.
Great.
Anyway,
Thank you so much, Andrea.
You're
You
welcome.
probably want to
Thank
go
you.
get some tears and maybe lie down for a bit and recover from all
And we
that.
wish you all the best of luck this afternoon in the final.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank
well
you so
done.
much. Okay, here we have table 175, 176 here.
Yeah.
Who do we
Oh,
have?
let's see. Where are we at here? 175, Abby Conklin from New Brunswick. 176, Jaslyn Nicholas from Ontario. Jaslyn's almost done.
Yeah, and
Maybe
that
20
down to
pieces
that
left.
red
Yeah,
building.
Down to the red building.
Yeah,
I
which
feel like
seems to
that's the
be-
theme of the day.
Yeah, you may have heard us say that
Yeah.
before, but I do like this puzzle.
Yeah. I'm
this is
really
my,
excited to give
my
it a
kind
try.
of puzzle. I'd have to say, even the first
Oh, there's
puzzle-
Amanda. Let's see how she's doing. Oh, that red building's.
that
yeah,
has-
she's going to wrangle it out. She's down to her last few pieces as well. And Joni, she's just sitting and recovering after all of that.
You know, usually when we're picking puzzles and Amanda's not involved, she says, don't pick anything with snow or fur. So
Yeah.
she'll have no complaints this year.
Yeah. This is a wonderful image, really, truly. I think people are going to be very excited about this. Oh, Virginie is done. I think she does the online competitions, hey?
Yes, she does. Yes.
I recognize her name. I'm done. We're just going to have Megan Sloka, our two-time Canadian champion here, and happiest puzzler in town. We love her. Hi, Megan.
Hello.
We're so happy to have you here. We were watching you as you were puzzling, and I think you were standing up the whole time. You were just in.
I try to do that.
Yeah. Do you find it speeds you up when you stand up, or do you find it's?
I find that sitting down relaxes me.
Ah,
Standing up speeds me up, but sitting slows me down.
gotcha. Okay.
So how do you find being sitting at table number 1?
I liked the first year when we got to choose our own places. The front corner is never really where I chose to sit in class. But I mean, I like attention.
Yeah, you've earned it. Believe me, you've earned table number 1. And you know what? We're certainly love having you here every year. But there's a lot of focus on you when they've got you right at the front.
Yeah.
And how does that affect your puzzling?
Well, when I'm puzzling, I'm focused too.
Yeah.
I'm just focused down on my table. Occasionally, I'll hear something.
So are you
But-
able to shut out the people and the noise around you?
Yeah, actually. Closer.
Oh, okay. Just getting a little mic check here.
Were you hearing me okay? Or?
No, that's why.
No, not at all.
I turned off the button before and I tried to stop it.
Okay. We're just getting our mic fixed and we'll get back to our interview. We've had a few finishers here. Table 176, we've got Jaslyn. She's
Testing?
all done.
Not that close, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So, Megan, on this puzzle, we were looking at this thinking this looked like an awesome speed puzzle. What were your thoughts about that?
A lot of the houses looked pretty similar,
Okay.
but as long as you can tell the brick from the other red house, you're going to be fine.
Okay.
The blues, the stripes and the shades, that was easy enough. And
And did you leave the red house till last?
I left the red house to last. I
That-
did the sky first. The sky first
It
didn't
seems
feel like a smart decision when I was halfway through it, but when I looked over and realized that both Caddy and I were working on the red house and she hadn't done the sky yet.
Yeah.
So-
Well,
so
it's
it was-
interesting because most of our puzzlers finished on the red building, and so kind of built, like the words or the different little islands and started, and it seems like almost everyone left that red building to the last. Was
No.
it hard to tell the difference, or did you just say it's too big to start with, or what was your reasoning behind that?
It was too big to start with. I could tell it apart from the brick building beside it. There's a distinct shade and pattern difference, but
yeah.
So
once you're
just to
started,
give our viewers a bit of an idea, roughly how many pieces was in that sky? Was that like 50 pieces?
Oh.
It's not doesn't look too huge, but I can see it being a bit of a challenge.
I wouldn't say it was 40.
Okay.
Somewhere
so
in the 30s.
Yeah, so not that big a space. Okay,
No,
that gives
no.
us a better idea as to how big it is.
Oh, there's a successful puzzle lift.
That's Tamara. I worked
Yeah.
with her at Worlds.
Yes, Our Lady Peace.
Yeah.
That
Our
was
Lady
the best
Peace.
team name ever. It was wonderful. Yeah, so Megan, you've been to Worlds. You have been to Nationals. Have you been to any other of those kind of bigger competitions yet? Or
I was at Eastern Regionals last summer.
okay, yeah. And Manitoba's hosting regionals this summer. If you want to come out, we'd love to have you.
I'll think about it.
We're always it's so exciting to. I remember last year at Nationals, you had said your strategy. I said, "How could you be so fast?" You said, "I start with what's easiest, then I do what's next easiest." Is that still your strategy, or did you
That's
change
still
it up?
my strategy.
Okay.
It's never my only strategy. I do what's easiest. I stay standing up so I don't relax myself by sitting down.
So
do you like when you're flipping your pieces? Is that when you're forming your strategy for what you're going to start with next?
Yes. I
And-
don't always have a great time to look at the box, but when I'm looking at the pieces, I can tell about how many of them are which patterns and which colors. And
Kind of what's jumping out to you, what looks like something you want to start with.
sometimes the thing that's the most sortable isn't the thing that's the easiest to do.
Yes.
My first year here, the final it had this big bright blue disc.
Oh yes, yeah.
And the disc was the first thing I pulled out after the edges, but I tried starting the disc and you did not want to start with that disc.
Yeah. It's kind of sometimes you can almost pull it out of and just set it to the side so you don't have to just to get it out of your way so you don't have as much noise in your puzzle pile, right?
Absolutely.
I believe that puzzle was called Hello Vinyl because I went to Worlds that year and I opened my bag and what did I have? Hello Vinyl with a large blue disc at Worlds. So it was, I can tell. Yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, that big blue disc.
So you're competing in pairs.
I am.
And who's your pairs partner?
Caitlin Albert.
Oh, yes, Caitlin Albert. So I'm very curious to see how you two puzzle together because I know Caitlin does a very detailed sort and you are a very good assembler. Who was I talking? I was talking to someone and they said we just had to keep feeding Megan pieces and she was so fast we had to make sure we could keep up with her. So I think
That
this is
sounds
going to
right.
be a really interesting pairing to see the two of you competing because I think you might bring out the best in each other. So I'm looking forward to seeing you compete with pairs.
We were the fastest pair at regionals, Eastern Regionals last summer.
Okay, so have you done much practice together or?
Some,
yeah. Well, it's really interesting too. A lot of our teams in pairs are cross Canada teams in pairs, and that's kind of what's great about the puzzle community. You kind of meet up with Are you going to Worlds together this year?
We are.
There we go. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Megan. It was so nice to interview you again. It's so nice to get to know our puzzle people, and best of luck to you today in the individual final.
And we
We'll be
wish you
cheering
all the
on.
luck.
Nice to talk to you both too. I will try to win my.
You can try to go again. All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, who's some of our finishers here? Oh, not table number 33. Who do we have there? We have
right down here, Aiden.
Aiden
from Quebec.
Yeah,
Oh,
just finished.
it's like,
yeah.
woof.
Yeah, that was quick. We have a lot of finishers coming in now. I'm sorry. Here we have
there we go.
Margaret Odell. Margaret has been somebody who's been with us every year.
I think she's a little happy to be finished.
She's one of our volunteers. She was volunteered in the first round. We can always count on her to help out.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes another one, number 138. Who do we have there?
138. Let's see. Here we have Sanvi from a Canadian that lives abroad.
Okay, okay, yeah, she did wonderful. look at the level of excitement these
Yeah.
people have when they finish this puzzle.
Well,
That's wonderful.
And for some of our puzzlers, it's an achievement to finish in the time limit,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And that's a goal. And it's really interesting when you look
here.
at people and the goals that they have, how they can be very different. And, it's not only about, maybe it's your goal is to qualify. Maybe your goal is to finish the puzzle.
That was Charles Johnson from Ontario we just saw.
Yeah.
Table number 51.
And Doug Jen.
Doug Jen, he is also
Ontario.
from Ontario.
And the last few pieces, your hands start to shake when you get
Yes.
down to those last two. And they never seem to rotate in the correct direction, hey? And then in, and...
And he's
Done.
there we go.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at
Way to go.
Oh, is he missing a? Oh, must be missing a piece.
Check the bag,
Check the bag. Not in the bag.
Zab Reimer from BC is behind there.
No.
Okay, lift things up, look around.
No.
These pieces have a habit of moving and traveling from place to place.
It does happen, but for the most part, it's very rare. I think we had one piece missing off one puzzle in the first round.
Yeah.
Ravensburger
quite
does
rare,
a great job.
yeah.
It is rare.
And it's just maybe it got
Who
kicked
we have
down.
finishing here? Table number 39.
This is Shauna. Shauna Gibbs from
So-
Alberta.
Shauna Gibbs from Alberta, yes. And she's not doing the red building last.
No, she
Table
kind of finished in the
66.
little window.
Table 66 is just finishing up.
Corrine, that's
Pass
Corrine.
Corinne John.
Yeah,
Oh, here we have
There
a
we
very
go.
happy finisher.
yeah.
Table 40.
Brought some fans along. That's Patricia Nikolsky from Quebec at table 40. Oh, and here we go. I'm trying to see the number there. Man, they're
There's
just coming in
Corinne.
fast.
There,
Hey.
Corinne is one of our
Yeah.
board members, somebody who has been with us right from
Yeah.
the very beginning. We always love to see her finish a puzzle.
And
She's
it's-
so excited.
Oh, here's Zab Reimer. It's really impressive because, Corinne was here yesterday, put in a 13-hour day, and then came to puzzle today. So we think, 56. We've got a finisher here. Let's see. Carolyn Duke from Ontario.
Oh, here's one.
There's
Here's
Kyla. Is that
Kyla. This is
Kyla, yeah,
she was
from
on the
Ontario.
live stream in the first round. She's out of she's from Gatineau, out of
Yeah.
the Ottawa area.
She hosts our traveling puzzles.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Way to go, Zab.
Okay, in between these, we're going to try to bring in another interview here. And we are joined by Katie Delude-Sicard. Katie, how are you?
Hi. So nice to be sitting here with you.
Doesn't this just feel like we're at the Olympics or something? I just love it.
I never thought this would happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you something. I watched you very closely in the individual final last year, and you got caught by a pink tree. Were you happy to see buildings and no tree this year?
Yeah, but I still got caught by the pink building.
The
So
pink-
I think the pink reddish stuff may tend to be harder for some reason. I don't know.
It's interesting. Everybody kind of ended up on that building. And so somebody said it was so big that they kind of left it till they had some feedback. How did you find that?
Yeah, I think this is exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Build everything around it to have the least possible number of pieces
Yeah.
left to do. Yeah.
Now it's on a bit of a diagonal, and there's that repetition in the window. Was that kind of the tricky part?
Oh yeah, the windows for
Yeah.
sure, because the tiles in there in itself, it's not that bad. There's a little bit
Directional
of
kinda.
there's gradient. Some
Yeah.
part are darker. There's the little yellow spot that you eventually see.
Yeah.
So this is not too bad, but the windows, and under stress.
Yeah. Well, and we had someone from BC at like table 148 or something who came in first.
Wow.
And it's a Canadian who lives in Australia but has moved back to Canada for work from BC. And so that was a bit of a surprise for us. And there's that feeling of when you hear someone say they're done, you get that little rush of adrenaline and the hands start to shake and we got to get things going, right?
Totally.
So are you a border first when you do this puzzle?
I am.
Yeah.
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 100%. But I'm not looking for every single pieces. If I miss a few, I don't care. I just go with it.
Yeah.
And when I find them, I just put them in. Like I won't push it until it's done.
So on this puzzle, did you kind of build off or did you build islands? What was your strategy? Like when you're flipping the pieces, where did you start? What was your strategy, your
I
approach?
definitely start with everything that attached to the border as much as possible because they are the smaller sections.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Made
the
sense,
reason
yeah.
why, the roofs. Yeah.
It seemed a lot of people that we watched seemed to work almost from the top down. The border, do the top, and then the bottom right-hand corner, and then sort of
Yeah.
move in from there.
I think it's a pretty directional puzzle. When we watched the round before, it was people had very different strategies. I believe for this one, it might.
Yeah, it seemed like a more unified as a group strategy,
Yeah.
right? I was in the round before, and there was a lot of repetition, like mirrored repetition or reflection. So the curve on the tent this way, the curve on the tent that way, and then the water and the trees. It's like, oh, does this go here or there? And so with this one, you had more kind of distinct areas, I think, eh?
Yeah, totally. I was so glad when I saw this image.
That was my next question when you pulled it out of the bag.
Oh yeah. This is
You knew you could speed
totally
through it.
my type of puzzle.
Yeah.
I was so happy. Yeah.
I think they really knocked it out of the park for the first two puzzles. Hey?
Totally.
I'm Fawn was our lead person on this, and I have to say she did an amazing job. I have to ask you, Katie, what do you think of this venue versus where we were before?
This is so great. I was worried about the light, actually, because it's all artificial, but it's so good. There's no reflection. It's big. We feel the vibe. Everyone's happy. We're chit-chatting. People can sit at the top. It's. I have nothing to say.
I think it
10 on
is.
10.
You bring a good point, because at the last place there wasn't really somewhere you could go and sit in between. So people more tended to maybe go and do something else. But here you can head upstairs, you can have a rest, you can go for a walk outside. There's, it seems like the vibe is kind of, and having the spectators is really cool. Being actually able to really have that bird's eye view, I think that was really successful.
Because if I remember correctly, last year you were in one of the front corners, and it's very hard. You've got people talking right around you, and it makes it hard.
Staring at you awkwardly.
Whereas now they're able to talk and say, and they're far enough away from the puzzlers that it shouldn't be a distraction to the puzzlers.
No, totally.
Yeah.
You hear chit-chat, but you don't hear anything clear. It's just background
noise. Yeah.
I'm curious to see what this is going to sound like tomorrow when we get into team events, and
it's going to be wild. It's going to be spicy.
I believe we have 80 tables going at a time, so when we have 320 people puzzling at once, I think it's going to be active. Put it that way.
Yeah. It's going to be loud and fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So have you been to all our events, or I think you started at the second year you came?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know it existed the first year, but since then, every year I've been there.
To be honest with you, up until a couple months before the first one, we didn't know either. Amanda and I had started it just in an idea, and when we did it the first year, we didn't actually call it a Canadian Championship, even though it has become it, the first Canadian Champ, because we were afraid if it fails, then people are going to go, well, when is it? So we were afraid of failure, but in hindsight, we didn't need to worry. There's enough very good, avid puzzlers in Canada.
And if you think last year, we had 112 people in each round. We have 200 in each round here, and it's still sold out.
Yes.
So,
there's no failure at all in that
not at all.
story. Everything is it's just growing so fast.
Yeah.
Well, and it puts us at a point now, like as an organizer, it puts us at a point now, we've got a very good venue. We do have room for expansion if we needed to, but at the same point...
Can you imagine 2 rinks going at one time?
Well, one of the things we're trying to avoid is we do not want to go to a third day. We do not want to have to add a third day, because there's so much travel involved in Canada that people just, not everybody can take the time. We think it would hurt attendance if we had to add a third day. So we want to keep it at 2 days and keep it in a manageable
more accessible
venue.
kind of, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. 2 days is great. It's long enough for us to enjoy everything, but not too long.
Yeah.
So are you going to Worlds again this year?
I am.
Of course, she's got to. She's going to represent Team Canada.
I have to ask you, do you have anything else on your holidays planned other than puzzling? your holiday days from work must be all puzzling days.
Yeah, mine and my boyfriend, they're pretty all booked for puzzles. So,
but let's just say that Worlds is in Spain, so that's a kind of a...
Yeah.
If you can add a few days on before and after, you can enjoy that too.
It would be nice for it to move around a little bit, because we could visit different countries. countries. We
I-
don't
I
have to be
agree with
Spain
that.
every year, but
Maybe we'll get you to bring that up for us when you're there.
Yeah.
She's on it. Yeah.
So you had mentioned your boyfriend. Is he puzzled as well?
He did the round 8 this
Oh,
morning.
very good.
Yeah, I
And
was
how
so
did he
proud.
do?
He finished the puzzle.
Awesome.
Well,
hey,
you can't beat that.
I was so proud.
Yeah.
So proud.
That is good. That
He's
is
a good husband, a very good one.
There we go. That's wonderful.
Well,
Anyway,
thank you so much,
for
Katie.
joining
It's
us.
such a pleasure to talk with you, and we enjoy watching you on the world stage puzzling. I'm a little starstruck right now. You're just such a lovely woman, and you know what? I really appreciate that you're sharing your talents with others, because I know you did an intro to speed puzzling class in
I
Quebec,
did, yes.
and that was just recently, hey?
Yeah.
And wasn't that fun to bring some more people into the fold?
I had the best time. It's just so great to share that and
Yeah.
to see people eyes light up. And when you hear someone say, "I learned something today," this
Exactly.
is like the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you're talking to a teacher here.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, oh.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
And-
And congratulations on your success today, and we'll really be excited to watch you in the finals.
And we love your excitement. You
Yeah.
make this place fun. So
Yeah.
we wish you very well later today, and go and relax in the meantime.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.
See you later.
Okay. Okay, who have we got finishers here? Number 57.
Oh, 57's just plopping in
We
those
gotta
last few
get
pieces.
back to our table here a little
Laura
bit. Laura
McCallum.
Oh, she's done. Yeah.
Yeah, yay! She's got a very enthusiastic crew up top. So I am delighted to invite Amy here. We're going to ask you to hold that mic right up so we can hear you. Amy Rutledge from Manitoba, first
Of all
time at
places.
Nash of all places. We're so happy to have you here today, Amy. Amy is on my team, and you're pairing with
Cameron, I don't remember his last name.
Cameron Macrath,
Macrath,
yeah.
yeah.
And he's the
French
Canadian,
one.
the traveling puzzler. He lives in France, but he goes across Europe to all these different events. But he always comes home for Canadian Nationals. So how did you find that puzzle today, Amy?
I was very happy because I am a building person. I don't know if I've shown you, but my screensaver on my phone is the Halifax Harbor from last year.
Okay,
Because
there
I
you
love
go.
good, colorful buildings. I am also obviously, I am not the top 10, even 20. I think I was like barely scraped top 30, but I am very happy with how I did.
And we should qualify that. Top 30 after speed puzzling for
Just
a
over
little
a year.
over 1 year,
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I met Amy at a puzzle competition, and I went around to try and find some puzzle pals, and she came up to me after. She had heard me on the radio, and I invited you to join me for a CJPA competition, and that was it. Then she was hooked. So we always kind of joke that I'm the Jedi Master.
Yeah.
She's my Padawan.
She's
but
the Obi-Wan Kenobi to my Anakin Skywalker.
But I can say that Anakin has fully embraced the Force and is now a much stronger Jedi than Obi-Wan.
So how long have you been doing speed puzzling?
Well, so I've heard about it. I want to say like maybe 3 years ago, I found Karen Puzzles and started watching, and I was like, this is fun to watch, but I'm not going to do it. And then about a year ago, my mom actually heard Rebecca on the radio and was like, so I heard about this thing called speed puzzling. And I was like, oh, Mom, have I got some videos to show you? So we ended up watching her recap of the World Series, or the Worlds. And then so she comes back to me like a week later and is like, I found some local events. And then one of them met Rebecca, and that's how, and it all continues on from there, I guess.
Well, and we're so proud of Amy. She just graduated from computer engineering, and she's going to be moving to Waterloo, and it's within driving distance to Puzzles Canada. So we're all jealous.
Yeah.
But now we have a good excuse to come visit you and
Exactly.
do a little puzzle shopping.
Well, that's wonderful.
What was there any tricky parts on this puzzle today? Like, what did you think was the hardest part?
To me, I would say kind of the red building, just because it is very big. I did kind of did do like an early little sort of thing, so all of those were pulled to the side. But that was the last part I did, and I definitely kind of felt myself. It's like, okay, keep going faster. But yeah, so kind of those two middle buildings, just because they're similar in color, a lot bigger than the rest of it.
Yeah. And it's interesting because we found that to be true almost universally across everyone, where it's like it's just too big to, and then it's like, oh, there's so much repetition that it kind of, so that was.
Did you do the sky area quite quickly?
I actually did do it pretty early on. I kind of pulled it because I I'm trying.
This table here, 92. Sorry, this is that was my daughter's
Oh.
boyfriend's daughter. Ainsley Petrov. I had to.
And we got 37. Let's
I
see.
had to make a shout out to her.
Shout out to Ainsley and Aaron, just finished, and at table 60. Oh, there's just a little crumbly corner here.
Yes, this is Ainsley.
Oh,
she
there's
seems to be
Ainsley.
missing a piece.
Look in the bag, Ainsley. Look in the bag.
She's on my team for teams tomorrow.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So, Amy, your mom came along with you. She's
did.
Volunteering.
Yep.
And so you'll be competing at Manitoba Regionals this summer.
I will, yeah.
And we're looking forward to that.
I am so
And
much
when
very
is
much.
your move to Ontario?
I assume. Well, I think the school semester starts September. I actually don't really know the
that
dates
should
yet.
have you
so.
here in time for Ontario Regionals.
Okay.
next fall.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm so jealous. Well, thank you so much, Amy, for coming on.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have, I think we have like 6 Manitobans here this year. So we are Amy really does a lot with Manitoba Speed Puzzlers, of which we've got our group
The
going.
fearless leader.
A fearless leader, yes, they call the fearless leader. But Amy is a really big volunteer and a big part of that. So she's one of the instructors in the Intro to Speed Puzzling classes, and I can always count on Amy for our in-person events where we have competitions or where we have puzzle parties. And, you know, she's always happy to puzzle with others and teach them more about the sport. So we thank you for your participation in that, Amy.
Thank you. Well, thank you too. You're
Thank you
kind of
so
the big
much.
driver of Manitoba. So if I hadn't met you, I might not be here.
And I felt kind of strange going up to everyone. Well, no, I didn't. I like to talk. But I thought I'm not leaving here without having a puzzle pal. So I'm glad that you came to Nationals, and we're really excited to see how you do in the finals. Congratulations.
Okay, enjoy your day.
Thank you.
So we're at 1:15 on our official clock, and the front half of the building's kind of cleared out. We've got quite a few puzzlers still going, but you know what? I'm curious in the last round versus this round, if there's more people that will complete the puzzle in this round versus the last one.
I'm going to predict. I think there will be actually.
Okay.
I think because of the image, I think will.
Yeah, I think there's like easily sortable, and like there's not such areas of broad color. Does that
No,
make sense?
yes,
Or
yeah.
flat color, or yeah.
Well, as you say, yeah, like you said on the last puzzle, there was the yellow tent, which everybody seemed to leave to the end, and it was on
I
both.
did that earlier.
Yeah, did you?
I left the middle part to the end, like the trees and the blue. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Leanne.
Crash the party?
Please.
Yes, please come
We've
in.
got Leanne Williams
you.
from BC here, and we're gonna
Hello.
hold that mic right up to you so we can
Like
hear
right-
you.
like
With
right
a
here?
Goose.
Yes, I have my goose.
Okay, I have my Kermit.
Oh, perfect. They can be friends.
So this is your little puzzle mascot here.
Yes, it is.
Tell us about this.
Well, it's a keep long story short. My work friend and I decided that the goose was our little friendship animal, and this is actually from Yisk. She got it, and then my children loved it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's my goose, and I've got a little ribbon on there, and
I
so
love it.
I've been
It's
taking it
themed.
around.
Theme for the puzzle competition. So you've come from BC.
Yes, I did.
And you're
Prince George, aren't you?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. You remembered.
There will be a test later for
Yeah.
us.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, you've been a part of our helping our organization in the past. I know last year you helped us with some social media and stuff. So yes,
Yeah.
we appreciate everything you've
Oh, you're
done
very
for
welcome.
us. And this year, I believe you're here competing.
I am, and actually, yeah, if the rankings are kind of finalized, I did make
Oh, good.
finals.
Nice.
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
I'm so excited. Yeah, squeaked in an 85 from this
perfect.
morning, so I'm very excited.
Nice. How did you find the puzzle?
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I finished it. But yeah, I think the lighting in here really helped. It was able, like from where I was sitting, it was really easy to make out the textures and the shading when I got at near the end. So
That is such an important factor. Like, and I because somebody did say they were concerned, maybe it might be difficult because it's all artificial light.
Yeah.
But it seems like, and I noticed this too, you don't have a lot of glare. Maybe the lights are high up enough that and diffused that you're not getting so much glare on the puzzle.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's hard to say.
So what do you think of the new venue?
It is amazing. I came here last night. I got dropped off by some friends and walked in. I was like, wow, Yeah, this is real.
Was
it's
it
happening.
a little intimidating?
No, not really.
My question is, what do you think of the balloon arch?
Oh, it's cute.
Mina and I put that together yesterday.
Oh, it's good job. Did you at least use an air pump for those balloons?
We did use an air pump.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we would have it up if it weren't for the air pump.
Yeah.
So you're competing in pairs and teams as well?
I am. Well, fly all the way out here.
Yeah.
I might as well, go in every division,
And
right?
do you
So-
have an all BC team, or do you have a mixed
No,
up team?
it's
or-
actually mixed. Yeah, so I'll be with my pairs partner Donna, who's out there spotting right now.
Okay.
She's from Red Deer, and then the other two, Laura and Karen, are from Ontario.
Okay.
We kind of connected with them because I came out for the puzzle retreat back in January of last year, and I roomed with Laura and other Laura. We were the 3L room.
Oh, there you go. Table 101. That's Leanne Chan. She just finished up.
Oh, good job.
156.
I'm not sure who 156 is.
That's Jamie Law from Ontario. Oh, we're going to
There's
attempt to
Leanne
pick up
Chan.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay. Good
Leanne's
job.
been at many of our events, so we're always
On the
happy
online
to see
too,
her.
CGPs.
Yeah, she actually reached out and said hello to me, and she's like, I recognize you from the things.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny how, although everyone's so spread out across Canada, you do kind of get to know people through the online events and just through at nationals. You kind of bump into each other.
Table 99 just finished, and it looked like she was just couldn't
Sandy.
wait to take a breath.
Sandy Bassett. I feel like I think we're going to have most of our people finish.
Oh, yeah,
you can
there's a
really
good
see,
view of
like,
the whole, if you're able to see that the front half,
It's-
2/3 of
yeah.
the room is empty.
oh, and you can also in the back see the balloon arch.
Oh, there you go.
There you go,
Your hard work.
I'm so proud of that. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Oh, I see Rolanda. Okay, so we have our volunteer spotting, and you can see how she's pointing. So, what did you notice the live stream cameras, or did that phase you at all? Or?
Oh no, I had my
Hartley
music
here from Ontario. It's just finishing up.
Actually, when I was in Edmonton in March for that competition, the news crew when they were there, I
That was
felt them
Taylor
moving around.
Cranston
Oh,
from
okay, you
Ontario,
kind of
who
had your
was giving
senses.
us a wave a moment ago.
And table 100 is putting in the last few
Yeah, that
pieces. That's Christine. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
coming up on 120.
Here we have table number 79.
Oh, there's Donna.
Yeah.
That's my pairs partner
Okay, there
doing
we
the
go.
spotting.
Yeah, so we have people that are puzzling and volunteering.
79
So
or 78. That is 78. That is Trisha Hamilton.
And-
74. They're all together finishing up there. 74. We have Glenda Casimir from Ontario. Can't read the number.
and a little
on
wave
that
at the
table.
camera. So
71.
so are you volunteering at this event or just competing? Like I know you volunteer for
competing.
CJPA
Yeah,
in other ways. and-
Yeah, I did, and I sort of stepped back in my role. So this year, I just sort of decided to come and
As a
have
competitor.
fun and crash the live stream.
There you go.
103, Erin Dempster there. She's just about finished. And her part beside her, we have Carrie LeBlanc, who's also very close, both from Ontario.
One finishing up it's on the little
corner.
plants
That
and
is-
one
that
on the
isn't
sky.
something we've seen that often. Usually it's the red building.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you've noticed?
Yeah,
Okay.
most people have
Did you
left the
finish
red-
on the red building?
I didn't. Not this one. I
Not this one?
finished because I did the other puzzle.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I finished on the yellow of the tents. on
There
both
we go.
sides.
Yeah.
Love the excitement. Love
Yeah.
the excitement.
For the record, that was 2 people cheering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brought a cheering section from above.
Yeah. So you're in BC.
Yes.
Are there a lot? Like I know Tasha is organizing some things in Vancouver. How is the local puzzling scene in BC? Is it kind of growing? Are there?
It definitely is, but I guess maybe with the distance and stuff that I know of the other groups that are doing it, but we just don't really connect because we're
Trisha
all out of the
Hamilton
way.
finished there.
Yeah. So and that is kind of a point too. Like Canada is so big. Like I know in Manitoba we drive 2 hours to Brandon to compete in an event. It takes us half an hour to drive 2 hours back. So
Yeah.
I think Canadians are willing to hit the road for puzzles, but
Yeah, where I'm located, we're basically like the next sort of big centers are about 8-hour drive away.
there you
So
go.
we're just
You
sort
really
of
have to
like we're a bit of a
commit.
hub. Yeah. So I'm working on getting some stuff going there, but
I grew up in British Columbia on
Oh, there you
Vancouver
go.
Island, and I know Prince George is, you're like a little bit of an island in the middle of the province and a long way to everywhere.
Exactly. But I'm working on trying to, get the presence known a little more. We're actually I've noticed in the virtual competitions in the pairs, there's at least a few pairs from Prince George that have been competing in there, that I recruited in a way. So it's very nice
all
to see.
about kind of inviting people to join in and
Oh, yeah.
and encouraging them that you don't have to be fast to do a speed puzzle. Like, don't think, I'm not fast enough to do it. Just come and give it a try. And it's all about the people that you meet and just have a fun time at the events.
Oh, I know. Just a great community. Great community.
Oh, number 194 is just closing in.
Oh, in the sky again.
194 with Alice Novak.
And we have 67. That's Mireille Cote from Quebec, and she is done with her puzzle.
All right. Oh,
there we
one.
go. Great job.
Yay.
Yes, as you say.
It's a great day to solve a puzzle. I like that shirt. That's awesome. Oh, there's Kirsty Williams. She's one of our Manitoban speed puzzlers. Volunteering for this round. Hey, good job.
Happy to be. Oh, my back hurts. That's what she said. I can read that facial expressions. Oh, my back hurts.
Yeah, back patches are your friend.
Yeah. Oh, doing well. Happy to be done. Yes, yes. There's a good view again. You can see where the hall is emptying out as the puzzlers finish. So it's going well. What do we have here? 188.
Come on, you're almost there. Let's
188.
go.
We have Samantha Leslie from Ontario. And 107. We have Carrie Ball from Ontario as well.
Oh, there's Laura. That's one of my teammates.
Yeah, which one is Laura?
That right here.
On the left.
Right in the middle.
There we go. Okay.
98.
Oh, down to
that's down to just a few pieces left.
Yeah, and that's interesting. See, she's on finishing on the bottom there.
Yeah. Which I haven't seen much of that. But
one or two people just in that kind of busy place under the window there.
Go, Laura.
So if I look at the official clock, we're at 1:25:33. So there's still 30 minutes to go.
This is pretty good. We could clear the room.
Yeah,
we could clear the room.
Yeah.
Then as host and co-host of the live stream, I think we can take credit for that.
Yeah.
144. Who do we have?
Oh, here we go. Last piece. Let's go.
144.
Oh, where is it?
There you go.
Yeah, Alvin Fu from British Columbia.
Oh,
British Columbia.
BC represent. There it is. Yay!
People can't find that piece. I always say, check the bag. It's in the bag.
All right.
And you'd swear you checked the bag, and it's not there.
That
and it's
happened to
always
me
there.
actually in the last round. I was halfway done, and I clearly noticed that one of the middle pieces was gone. Looked under the table. It was right there in the bag, so got it in.
It's one of those things.
Oh, Sandra's finished. Way to go, Sandra.
People say, well, a missing piece, that shouldn't hurt you. It's a 10-second. Well, no, we don't actually give a penalty anymore because we figure it's a manufacturing defect if it's actually missing. But really, where the penalty is that your brain focuses on where is that piece.
Exactly.
And takes it away from the puzzling and completing the rest of the puzzle. So it is something that catches in your brain and gets stuck there when you in your mind believe a piece is missing.
Yeah, so that's why I made sure to, I looked first rather than right at the end. I'm like, no, I'm going to find it now. So luckily I did.
Well, that's very good.
We've got very deep concentration here. Checking out, find that piece, put it in.
Oh, we're going.
And an edge piece.
Oh, an edge piece, yes.
It's on the lamb. Let's see. Well, and they can bounce pretty far, too.
Sometimes.
Just to let you know that what we've done from the CJPA point of view.
Corner again.
If there is actually a piece missing, there it was.
It was
in the bag. Yeah. We ask the people to leave the puzzle on the table. We have an extra puzzle, and then we will take the pieces from an extra puzzle and give them so that nobody walks away with an incomplete puzzle.
Well, I have a story about that, actually. So one of the virtual competitions, one of my pieces was missing. So you guys mailed it to me with my next shipment. However, that was the shipment that the mail got kind of flipped around. Okay. So my piece actually ended up sent to somebody else in Ontario. So she had to mail mail it
very
back.
well-traveled puzzle
Yes,
piece.
so it got mailed to me in the mail. She actually was very nice and sent it to me, and because I forgot about it, and I was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's that piece."
A very valuable.
That's actually kind of remarkable that it actually found its way across Canada back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Look at us.
Hello.
Oh, okay. While I have the camera on, I
yes.
need to give a little shout out. Kermit says hello to my students at Dufferin School in Manitoba. Hello, Jeremiah, and all my students at Dufferin and my own children, Vivian, Ruby, and Ruth. Mom and Dad are having fun at the puzzle competition, and I hope you behave for your grandparents.
I have to give a shout out to my daughter who was in this round, and unfortunately I saw she finished her puzzle, but the camera didn't catch her. But Kimberly, well done, and I will chat with you a little later on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, do I get to do that too?
Go for it.
Oh,
Go for it.
okay, cool. So, hi Julia, hi Percy, at home with Daddy. Thank you for watching them. Watch Mommy in finals. Hello, everybody at home. I hope you tuned in like I texted you to.
Yes.
So this is our first year doing a live stream. We're very excited about it, and we're hope that everybody is enjoying it. And you know what? We try to follow on comments, but we don't always see anything. But we really appreciate it if you have tuned in, and thank you so much for supporting us.
Well, and there are a lot of challenges to doing a live stream in a venue such as this. It's not like it's a whole year that we've kind of kept the secret and been working towards getting everything set up. It is a really big job. Oh, here we got someone coming into the close. Oh, down to the last 10 pieces.
Have we interviewed Amanda yet? Go get Amanda, tell her we want to interview her.
Let's see, we've got a few. I think we might have everyone finish this puzzle. We'll see.
Well, it's certainly getting close.
Yeah.
So, Leanne, I want to thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you for
you know
letting
what?
me pop in.
Yeah, and you know what? Enjoy your weekend.
Oh,
And
thank you
know
so
what? And
much.
thanks so much for coming all the way from Prince George. to
Oh,
join us
it's
here.
been a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Have
and
fun.
You enjoy your day.
I will.
Enjoy your whole weekend.
Thank you.
I like use both hands.
Yeah, no, not too many pieces left there.
No,
so it's,
just finishing up the sky, another finisher on the side. When you get down to those sections where it's all one color, you really depend on shape and sort.
Okay, we're joined by Amanda Boulanger. Amanda, I want to know what you thought of this puzzle.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved all the different colors. I found it very sortable. The sky I actually did first. I'm a border girl, but I stopped my border and I finished the sky.
Okay.
So I'm happy though. I don't regret that change at all.
Well,
and it was interesting because we saw people kind of going like border, kind of do the sky or the roof and the bottom corner, and then almost like working their way into the middle. Did you kind of follow that same path?
I
or?
landed on that red house at the end.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit stressed. It was causing me some grief, but I actually had an amazing table mate. I'm going to shout out to Joni. We were chatting a little during the round, and we were just
Strategizing.
giving each other some props.
Yeah.
And like, you got this. And she finished before me, but I wasn't too far behind.
It seemed to be the way that most people went. That red building seemed to be at the end. But the reason I wanted to talk with you here is because I want to know, because there is no snow and no fur, you must be happy with this puzzle.
You know me too well, Russ. You know me too well. Definitely no snow is a perk. Fur, I know that first year we had the cat in that one, and that slowed me down for sure. So this was definitely up my alley, especially for like a photographic image. Yeah.
And just for the people watching, the reason I bring that up is because Amanda does not have access to the puzzles being picked, and her only request is no fur and no snow, please. So we've fulfilled your wishes this year.
Yeah, thank you for that. Remember that for next year, or even better yet, remember it for the finals, please.
Yeah. Well, and this is such a beautiful Canadian image too, right? Like, there's so many locations across Canada that are quite iconic. And this just makes, like, what would you say about this puzzle makes it so ideal for speed puzzling?
I definitely think the variation in colors, even that red house, while I struggled with it at the end, you could tell if a piece should be turned upright or on its side.
Yeah.
So that definitely helped with placing pieces. But definitely the sortability, the gradient, not gradient, that's the wrong word, but the lines that were in the different buildings helped out for sure. I know I saw that nice white hole down the left-hand side. So I was pulling those pieces out, and then I realized they're all through the window as well. So we parked that for a little and came back later. But yeah, it was great. I'm happy with my time. I'm feeling pumped for the finals.
Excellent.
And we saw your pairs partner Riley Grabo. He did very well in this puzzle as well too. So
they
shout
did
out to him.
amazing. I'm so happy, and I'm so blessed to have them as my pair partner. We are excited to rock it in pairs.
Do you have a lot of time for practicing ahead of time of nationals, or are you too busy trying to get everything wrangled and
we're
organized?
almost 2 hours apart. So we meet halfway in the middle at a public library, and we're there all day puzzling. They think we're a little crazy, I think. But we've maybe about once a month from last nationals to this nationals, maybe a little less than that. Sometimes it's with our team as well, though, so we might sneak in a pair puzzle first.
Yeah. Nice.
Just to give you an idea of how Amanda focuses on these things. When we did the first puzzle competition, we stood in the parking lot at the end of it, and she said, I don't know have the energy to do this again. By 10 o'clock the next morning, I had a full schedule for a 2-day event for the following year already on my phone. So I would say that as soon as this event, she's done her pairs puzzle tomorrow, her brain has already moved on to next year.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you that last night in the Airbnb, Fawn and I started a list of some things for next year and ideas for next
We knew
year.
it.
Sorry,
we're already on
off.
it.
I'm wrong on that.
She's one day ahead.
Anyway, Amanda, we want to thank you so much. We know you are so busy. We're going to let you go so you can go and relax. And good luck in the final. And once again, you've done an amazing job for us.
Thanks,
And I
guys.
really want to take this chance. I heard you this morning saying thank you to everyone else, but thank you, Amanda, because I know what it's like to be a mother with 500 tabs open in your brain, and one of them is playing bagpipes. And you have that, plus your job, plus everything that you do to pull us together. And you are so organized. You are so creative. You keep us on track, and you whip us into shape, and you just do such a wonderful job. I can't even believe that this is in 4 years this is what it's been built into, and I know you're such a big part of that. So really, on behalf of all Canadian puzzlers, thank you so much for your dedication. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm just going to accept that thank you. But you guys know I love you too, and I love what we've been able to pull off together. And especially, I love having people to brainstorm and chat with and get all my ideas out, and then take in all your ideas and work together to just make it come to life.
Absolutely wonderful.
And once again, the venue, amazing.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Just so that people know, Amanda had us here at 7 a.m. yesterday morning till about 9:30 last night, and was texting this morning at 6:30
Where
saying,
are you?
I'm at the venue. Where are you guys? So
I'm pretty sure you guys both snuck off yesterday to go chill and have a shower, though, which I did not do.
I did leave, have a shower, and come back. I will admit to it.
It is tough to match your level of commitment, I have to say. But anyway, thank you so much. You go and relax, and we'll chat again later.
Yeah.
No problem. We'll see you later.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well done. So we're at 1:36. We've got about 24 minutes left in the competition. We have our finishers coming in. 164. Is that Jacinth? No. Hannah
No,
McPhee.
Jacinth was in the
first round,
yes.
that's
Jacinth
I saw the black hair and I got
Jacinth and Corinne are two of our competitors and our team leaders here from Quebec, and they will be doing a live stream in French later on. So if you're French, stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
168, who do we have there? 168, that was
Felix.
Felix from Ontario.
Piece in the bag
another
again.
piece in the bag
it's
again.
Always in the bag.
It makes me laugh when I see that. 111. Catherine.
Yeah.
Catherine Primo from Quebec.
Okay, now do you see on table 164 there's that little lone piece?
Yes.
It might even be a corner piece just waiting for a home.
It is definitely an edge piece. So unfortunately, the person on the table beside probably when they broke their puzzle up missed a piece.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if we're able to find them or if they're in another round, we're able to get it to them or not. I'm not sure.
Occasionally you do get like an extra piece in your puzzle. Very rarely.
So that was table 164, wasn't it? So table 163, Amy Paul, an international competitor, was at the table, was beside her. Who do we have here? 141?
Yes, 141.
141, we have
Kristen.
Kristen from Ontario as well. You can see the sign of relief when they're done there.
Yeah.
122.
Debbie's finishing up here.
She's
Get them in.
methodically
Turn,
trying to put in
rotate.
those last couple pieces, and in the red house, which
Yep.
we've seen throughout this round. That seems to be everybody's finishing spot.
There we go,
Oh,
missing a
looking for a
piece.
piece. So we'll wait to see if that one comes out of the bag as well.
Yeah.
Oh, she found it
Yeah.
there. So
It's like-
whether it was in the bag or not, we're not sure, but we're happy she found it. We have no missing pieces, so that's good. I believe that's Eunice, isn't it?
I think so.
118?
Oh, no,
sorry,
Tara.
Tara Hung. Sorry,
From BC.
Tara. Tara's out of BC as well. Tara's very involved in our virtuals. We see her a lot in our virtual
Mm-hmm.
competitions. 139. Jessica Hendry out
From
of
Ontario.
Ontario. 160. They're
Just-
finishing fast now.
Everybody's finishing. This is very
160.
exciting.
We have Laura Weiss from Ontario. It's like, oh, I'm done. It feels so good.
Well, it's such
Yeah.
yeah, look at the room here.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. It
it's
is.
really
It is
clearing out.
emptying right out here. So I don't know. Maybe you want to touch on some of the social puzzling that you were talking that you're involved
Yes.
with, Rebecca. Since it's slowed here a little bit, let's
Yeah.
talk about that.
Okay, so my kind of intro into volunteering with the CJPA, I started doing the virtual events, and I could see it was around the time when they had about 40 people, and it just like to scale it up needed, like it's a big job to scale up because
Yes.
it's that much more shipping, that much more, etc. It just multiplies. And so I was in Manitoba, but I thought like maybe there's a way I could help for Manitoba. I didn't know, so I offered. And I actually was asked to take the lead on the virtual puzzle socials. And one of the kind of mandates of the CJPA is to promote puzzling for all people in different ways across Canada. So it's not only speed puzzling. And one of the things that we have for more casual puzzling are the virtual puzzle socials. We do it once a month, kind of from September to June. Our next virtual puzzle social is June 7th. And you can go on to the CJPA website and sign up to attend. And we just basically start up a Zoom call, have everyone join in. We give away a prize, and we just puzzle together. And what has been really neat is the different people that I've met doing that. There's a woman who does, I think her name's Lorinda. Oh, here we go.
Amanda
112 is
Lobo
done.
of Ontario.
Great job.
No, she's very
Yeah.
pleased to be finished, very happy with her time. That's great.
So, the virtual puzzle socials, it's a chance to, you can go on and talk to people about nationals. You can go on and just, it's not a speed puzzling thing, it's just puzzling with other folks.
Tara Hung here is
There we go. Come on, get that last piece. Turn, and done.
Oh, she says,
There
am
you
I
go.
done? Am I done?
He's like,
yes,
how did I
I'm
do?
done.
How did
oh,
I do?
feel good. I feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Good job.
That's good. You know what? It's not always about being the fastest. You can see when you see the look on some. You look at Tara there. You see the look on her face, and
Yeah.
she's finished at just over at an hour and 40 minutes, and she's still very happy and very pleased. And as an organizer, that's really what we're after.
Absolutely.
That's what makes this enjoyable when you see people at
Yeah.
all levels
Yeah.
having fun and enjoying themselves.
Yeah, and being participating.
Not
it's
everybody
really,
is the fastest, that's for
and,
sure.
And it's what else is kind of cool is you'll hear people cheering just as loudly for the people that finish in the last place as they do for the people that finish in first place.
Yes.
It's really just a wonderful puzzling community
Yeah.
of kind-hearted people and friendly people. Oh, this must be one of her pairs or teammates here, hey?
116,
I see the matching shirts.
Erica Hospina,
Yeah,
British
from BC,
Columbia.
yeah.
I cannot believe how many people here are from British Columbia. I'd be curious to know how many there are. I'll have to check
At least
the
20, I would say.
I'll have to try to find
Maybe
that
more.
out for a
Just
later
in this
round.
round,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind.
Exactly. That's
Who do we have here? Let's see, 155. B. Messina from Ontario at 155.
yeah, she's
And
got
notice
one.
the shirt that B's wearing here. We had some T-shirts made up, and all the attendees were able to purchase a T-shirt for $5. And on the back it says, "Puzzle people are my people."
And just to tell you how things work here on sometimes and how tight it is. The shirts were ordered. They were to be delivered earlier this week. We had one of our volunteers drive to Oakville, pick them up, and when we opened the boxes last night and started handing them out, they were still warm.
Yeah.
Literally, they were hot off the press. They
I
were
noticed
still
that. I was
warm.
trying to get a puzzle out of the box. And
And
they were,
the people were like, my goodness, my shirt is still warm. I said, like, no, it was literally just finished printed in the last hour, really.
oh, look at this big satisfying join here. Big
Oh, yeah.
piece. Oh. We always say
so you
joiner.
call it an island or whatever.
Yeah.
I think you had mentioned
It's
earlier.
attaching. Oh,
there
that's
we
so
go.
satisfying.
Yes, that's
Sometimes that can be very frustrating if you don't catch it at the right time because there's like a big kind of gap or whatever that you're looking for that piece and you're like,
Okay.
oh, shoot, it attaches. Okay, we're going to have Judy come on up. Nancy. Hello. So,
microphone? No.
just
only
one
this
microphone there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning.
The other one broadcasts in the hall. So
Yeah.
Sorry, tell us who you are.
I'm
Hold it
Judy.
right up. Let's
I'm
get it.
Judy.
And I'm Nancy.
We're cousins and we're competing. We're just here to have fun.
And where are you from?
Ontario.
Ontario.
Now, is this your first time competing at nationals?
My second time, and I dragged all my family to come compete with us.
Yes, this is my first time. I'm very intimidated.
Did you, walking in the room here, it feels like it's the big time, eh?
I really got jitters for sure. Looking around at all these tables, amazing.
So, like you say, you get the jitters when you walk in. You say, did you ever in your life imagine there was this many people that loved puzzling as much as you do?
Definitely not. And I can see how big it has grown, I'm sure, from the beginning. Yeah.
Well, it was kind of funny. The guys setting up the tables yesterday, they were like, well, what are you exactly doing? And I'm like, we're doing puzzles. It's like, what? It's hard to kind of explain to people if they don't get it, hey?
I get it all the time when people are like, oh, what do you like to do? I like to do puzzles, but really fast.
Yeah.
Mediocrely fast.
So do you compete as pairs as well?
Yeah, we're 4 here today, and we've split into pairs. We're doing the teams. We're doing individuals as well. Last year, I came by myself, so I could only do one event.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really excited to do all of them today.
And I love that you just went out and found your own pairs and teams. Like, let's go. We're doing this thing.
Yeah.
So have you been doing some of the online competitions as well?
No, we haven't. But me and one of my other cousins, we did the Quebec regionals.
Oh, nice.
The 4 of us did the marathon recently.
Oh, yes,
the
that was fun, eh?
Yeah, the 24-hour
Puzzle
wave.
Wave,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. So is this your first in-person competition?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And now have you you said you were at the Puzzle Wave, but have you done any other competitions?
No, that was also my first experience.
Oh, well,
with
go big or go
professional
home,
puzzling.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
And what do you think of your first puzzle competition?
Everyone is super friendly. I think this is the friendliest group I've ever met.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about that earlier, how we're just so happy to have it. We just want more people to join us to do puzzles, right?
When you say that
Yeah.
tells us that the slogans we had put on the back of our shirts were at the back there make sense. So it says, puzzle people are my people. So
For sure.
You've just enforced that with your comments.
2 thumbs up for whoever designed those T-shirts.
Well, that was Amanda.
That was Amanda. She's
She does everything.
Yeah.
pretty much.
It was so funny because she's like, I'm definitely not doing shirts. And then like 12 hours later, what do you think of this logo? Oh, fine, I'll do it, you know. Yeah, she's always got something on the go. Something's cooking. So what did you think of the puzzle today? Were you both in this round?
We did the first round together.
Oh, the
yeah.
tent. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me what you thought about that.
It was fun. My goal was to just finish.
Yep.
I didn't finish.
Well, I would say of the two that was the more difficult puzzle.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
And because there was I was in that round as well. And so there was kind of mirror reflection. So repetition
Yes.
of the tent
The
on
top and
both
the bottom,
sides, but with a
yeah.
different curve. And also in that middle section of the building. Did you notice that was a cup of hot cocoa with marshmallows?
Yeah.
I got to the end and I was like, I thought it was like hot stones. I'm like, why would you put hot stones in a tent? And then get to the end and I'm like, oh, there's a guy's legs.
Yeah. No, it was a beautiful puzzle, I thought.
I thought it was a nice, I know last year in our nationals, we had 2 kind of like mountain scenes. And so I thought this was a kind of an interesting Canadian theme for both of them for sure. But quite a bit different in that there was more color, more, you know. I just thought that this puzzle here is super colorful.
I want to do this puzzle so bad. I wish I got this one. Yeah. But both were fun.
Yeah.
You can still get it. If you go to the back of the room, you see those nice Ravensburger tents, Puzzles Canada. They are selling all of the puzzles from the competition this
Luckily,
weekend.
half of us were in this round and half of us were in the first round.
there you go.
There you go. So you already
we got to
have-
find a team to switch with for the teams puzzle.
Oh, there you go.
And the pairs, I think, we're in the same. We're in the same round.
Have you been over to Puzzles Canada yet?
I love. Yeah. It is my favorite place in the world. My son does gymnastics right behind, so every
so
Saturday.
you get to go every Saturday. Oh, I'm
every
so
Saturday
jealous,
we're there.
Just visiting the puzzles.
Just saying hi to the puzzles.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I have a question. Do you have any advice for someone coming to nationals for their first time? Maybe they're kind of like on the fence. They're maybe nervous. Like, what's your advice?
I think for me, I like to zone myself out.
Yeah.
I put in music and then I was just having a good time by myself. So for me, that made it fun and not stressful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if you're here to win, I wouldn't, maybe not that. Yeah.
Don't chill so much. Keep going.
Don't dance so much at the table.
Well, one of our top puzzlers here, she stands the whole time because she said, if I sit, I'm too relaxed.
Right.
I stand, and she's like giving her the whole time. So wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Happy you're here. Yeah. No, that's the correct. Yeah. So we're coming up to the end of our
They want you to
competition.
stand here when you make announcements?
Yeah. And thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. So we're just coming up to our 10-minute warning. We'll see if this gives people a little bit of a boost to keep hustling.
We have 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes remaining in the competition.
There we are. That was our
Yeah.
10-minute warning. So now we have, see how many, there we have a couple puzzlers there.
Yeah.
129, 130.
Get a little boost to kind of get as many pieces as you can in.
Karen Ritson and Kristen Riley, both from Ontario.
Yeah. And we have a guest joining us. We'll invite her in to come in and grab a microphone as we're kind of wrapping up here. Erin, hello. Welcome, Erin.
Oh,
We have
hello.
Erin Cara, who is the Ravensburger rep in Canada.
Because I think it's the biggest puzzle event in Canada, so
Yeah.
of course it's the biggest that we're involved with. And then we're involved in local puzzle competitions. We sponsor a lot of local puzzle competitions, many through our retail partners. So, your local puzzle or game or toy store may run a competition, and we sponsor many of those.
And I have to give a shout out to Hidden Hollow in Minnedosa and Belinda. So we went and attended their puzzle competition in the fall. And so that you're the person that they're talking to for that sort of thing?
Yes, we have local. I work with some of our local representatives in each province, so and they work with the retailers. But Ravensburgers, if there are Ravensburger puzzles at those local competitions at your local shops, we're sponsoring that. Yeah.
Okay, so now here's a question. So when you're sponsoring events, is that through retail stores only, or do you do community events as well?
We
Or
do
is
a
there-
mix.
Okay.
We do a mix for sure, because technically this is a community event. It's a very very large one, but we're involved and sponsor. But we do some local schools and different community groups as well that we
So if
sponsor
someone
their
wanted
events.
to reach out to you to find out more about that,
Yeah.
how would they go about that?
Anyone who's here that just wants to come up and talk to me or one of my colleagues, we can
Kinda
work
talk
with them
in person
and
and-
figure that out. For anyone on, I'm like, should I just give you my email on the, the live stream?
Everybody's like, hey,
hey,
Erin.
Erin, which I'm fine with. It's I'm Erin.Kera, Khera, at Ravensburger.com. If you want to reach out to me and we can see what we can do, I'd probably put them in touch with some of our local sales managers. Is generally how we do it, just so that it's getting all managed locally, and see if it's an opportunity that we can work with. Yeah.
So this year we had something kind of offered through the chapter stores.
Yes.
And Ravensburger hosted some puzzle nights through there. Do you have plans to continue those, to expand on that?
Yes, yes, we do. So we had are coming up on our third with them. We started last September. We had an event at Indigo Stores. January we did one on International Puzzle Day, and there is one coming up June 25th. They sometimes those days change around, but I believe it's at least penciled in at this point for June 25th. I'm not sure when the registration will open up, but that's in the works. We're hoping for at least one more this year, and more going into 2027 as well.
Those are really wonderful. Yeah. We've met many new people at our events locally, so it's such a nice way to provide for people to come together and have a chance to kind of figure out what all this speed puzzling's about.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to mention that I've been working with Aaron on this event for 3 years, and you know what I'm going to bring up. And the first year we met, and it was 3 years ago, we had a bit of a challenge with the puzzles being shipped, because then they were not custom puzzles, they were shipped from Germany. The shipment got misplaced, so we had a second shipment come, and part of that was back ordered. So Erin, the day before the competition, drove all over southern Ontario and filled her car from all of the retail customers she had to make sure we had enough puzzles. And I'll never forget, her comment was, failure is not an option. And you know what? And I thank you not only for Ravensburger for everything you do, but for you yourself, for your commitment and your dedication. And that's the kind of thing that makes this event work. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Russ. It was that was a wild ride. We went through plans, I think, A through D, but we got it done. I did have about 240 puzzles in the back of my truck, and we ended up we did get the shipment that we needed. We did not have to use all of those puzzles, but as I said,
plan was in place.
With an event like this, we can't not have the puzzles, so we had to make it work, and things have gone more smoothly since then.
Well, do you have a new shipping building, or there's like a new setup to kind of facilitate that?
Well, we ship out of the U.S., but I will give a shout out to our friends at Puzzles Canada, who have been really like the logistics partner for the CJPA for this competition, and they're a great retailer here in Georgetown and have worked with the CJPA on all the competitions and worked with you on your virtual competitions and everything as well. But they have made it really smooth. All of the shipments for this go into Puzzles Canada.
They receive them.
They receive everything.
Because that's something that people don't always realize.
Yeah.
You can host a regional. Yeah. And I'm hosting Manitoba Regional this summer. You have to get all the puzzles delivered somewhere. Yeah. And then you have to have them in your house
or somewhere,
or somewhere, and they have to be bagged up. And like, it's not like they just show up on the day of the competition. Yeah. So there's all those kind of behind the scenes things that people don't always see, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And all the different people involved in making a competition like this happen. So.
Yeah. And you had asked me earlier, when do we start talking to Ravensburger about the next year competition? And really, we will be talking with Ravensburger virtually the day Monday morning after
Didn't expect to be. Sometimes I finish a 1,000-piece puzzle and I'm like,
that was quick.
I did that in like 3 hours or something, where I didn't intend, but that was like, that seems faster than I intended for it to be. But there is a video that we posted on our social media this morning, I think, which was me against Megan Sloka on a 100-piece, and she really beat me because I'm not a speed puzzler. So,
well, I think it is important that if you're going to be working in this area of puzzling, that you have that understanding as a puzzler of how.
And I'm a puzzler, and I'm a diehard Ravensburger fan since long before I worked for Ravensburger. I think my first Ravensburger puzzle on my shelf is from 1996. Oh, cool! It was like a gift from my grandmother, and I did it and was like, this is the best puzzle I've ever done, and I only want these puzzles now. So I have a nice collection of my own.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We always say you have the dream job. You have the job from heaven.
Yes. I agree. I am very grateful for the work that I get to do. I do enjoy it.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking some time with us. We'll look forward to talking to you more this weekend. And we're just kind of coming up to the end of our event. I think we have 1 minute remaining. So we just want to thank, again, Ravensburger. Thank you
Thank you very much, Erin.
Thank you for making all of this possible. And remember, if you need to pick up a puzzle of this round, I can't wait to do this puzzle. Puzzles Canada has puzzles here in stock and also online in their store. And we just want to thank all the viewers at home for tuning in. And we'll see you soon. Our next round is the pairs qualifying round C at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time.
And is that one of our French rounds, or is that an English round?
I believe that's where we have Karine and Jacinthe are going to be commentating in French.
Okay, there we are. We're going to try to see how we try to make it more friendly for our French viewers.
9,
Oh, here we go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hands off your puzzles.
There we are,
There we go.
2 hours, and look at the hall.
Put your remaining pieces in
amazing.
piles of 10,
There
and we will come around
can't
and
be
count
more
your
than
remaining
about half a
pieces.
dozen
Thank
at the
you.
most, not finished. So that is wonderful. There we see a few more yet, not very many. And even them, they don't have a lot of pieces. So that is wonderful.
So now explain why people are counting their pieces, Russ.
So now what happens now is if you're unfinished, what happens is they count the remaining pieces and you will be ranked according to how many pieces you've assembled. Now, an assembled piece, if you have 2 together, those are not considered assembled. It must be 3 or more in a cluster to be considered assembled. So, and we asked the people that if they could put them in little stacks of 10. See, we saw that one person there. She had a little island floating in the middle of about a half a dozen pieces. Those would be assembled. So those are considered assembled, even though they may not be attached to the border as such. So.
Well, and it's important that everybody is able then to have a ranking, right?
Yes. And you know what? If for no other reason, it gives you a goal to shoot for the next year. Like if you look at table 145 there, you see there's a large chunk in the middle. That is assembled, even though it's not actually touching the border pieces at all. Whereas beside her, we have a few there where there's 2 pieces together. Those are not considered assembled. There has to be more than 2. But once again, we have to thank all of our volunteers, all of our spotters. Pat, our
scorekeeper.
Our scorekeeper, yes. She doesn't even get a chance to look up. She is so busy doing that. The spotters managing to not get caught up in the excitement, see the finish time, get it off the clock, get it recorded, get it up to Pat, as well as our live stream crew. We have teams with cameras up and down the rows. They are literally sometimes almost running from one end of the row to the other to try to get everybody on camera if they can.
And we also have that switchover, the changeover of the room in between, right?
Yes.
So already you'll see, as soon as the round is over, a team of volunteers swoops in and starts setting things up for the next round.
If you look at the tables there now, you can see they are set up, the prizes for the next round. The next round will be pairs. So all 4 chairs will be used as opposed to just 2, with 2 people across from each other per table. And so instead of having 200 people in the room for the next round, we will have 400 in the room. So it is the noise level is going to increase.
Yeah.
It is going to go up, believe me, but the excitement level also will go up. And as you get into teams and pairs, the finishings become a little bit more vibrant. Sometimes actually do end up with a tie. Yeah. So it's but no, like I say, I see the room clearing out. Yeah. Everything is getting ready. I believe we'll be taking a lunch break before the next round. What time is our next?
Our next round begins at 2:15.
2:15, yeah.
And it's 1:25 right now, so we better. I think it's time for lunch, Russ.
I think so. So
thank you to everyone for joining in. I'm Rebecca Waddell from Manitoba.
And I'm Russell Walsh, one of the co-presidents of the association, and I'm from Ontario in the summer and Thailand in the winter.
So thank you for joining us today, and we can't wait for you to tune in to our next round. Have a wonderful day and happy puzzling, everyone.
Okay, see you soon.